Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Let me drop the link. Wow. I had hell of a day today. Just installing everything, setting up PlayStation 5 to do some gaming in my off time. Man, I'm finally getting some free time on my hands. Let's talk some watches. And I have Ali. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the show, man.
You
How
were
are you doing?
setting up your PS5 to do what?
I finally got my hands on PlayStation 5, so I'm gonna try, for some fun in my like off time, I'm gonna try to play some video games because it's just I wasn't able to play video games because I would either I for the past like 10 months, right? I would work and then come home and just stream watches nonstop, and it's just that was my whole life. And now finally, now I'm work. My work is talking watches, so I can during the day I research, I read stuff about watches, and then I can do maybe an hour or 2 hours of playing some video games. So
All I heard is that Tim is making enough money to afford a PS5. Um,
no. But yeah, it's
Good
stupid.
stuff. No,
It's really
you need
stupid.
downtime. You need
Yeah,
downtime.
man, because
I have an important question before you get the stream really rolling.
yes,
There's been
yes.
no proof of life from Richie. Are we confident he
No,
made it?
he made it. He made it because he
Okay.
called me the next day and he said, "When are we doing it again?"
Okay. All
So
right.
we're gonna try to do the same thing. Maybe here, but maybe in the city. I don't know. We have some people who wanted to kind of hang out in the city. How did you like that live stream? By the way, you were in the comments. I was shocked. I was like,
Well, yeah, I was actually winding up my workday, and then I got YouTube bell comes up. The YouTube bell's annoying as hell, man. No offense, like I have to unbell you, but the it popped up and it's like he's live now, and the pic was just a dark screen, and I was thinking like he's getting robbed. It's a snuff video. His wife has kicked him out, like whatever. And then I turn it on, and then Richie, who thinks I'm from Bahrain, um, was on. I'm like, what the hell's happening? And yeah, it was morbid curiosity from then on out.
it was such a weird night, and the turns it took. I'm surprised. I think it's impossible to repeat it, but man, the things were just nonstop happening. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can get a plant better than Tatiana.
yeah, what
Right,
the
that was
it's
fantastic. That was
and she's going
hilarious.
to get juice. What?
Yeah,
Stupid. It was so stupid.
that was funny. It was funny.
But man, I'm just glad that people enjoyed it, and that that you guys had fun. It was so many people commented on it. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
everybody
oh,
was laughing. So, what's on the horological agenda tonight, Timothy?
hey. Well, I wanted to take no. It's obviously we got the news that Stefano is actually picking up one of those brand new. Now this is really interesting. So what happened was Paul Thorpe, he announced that uh, those 7 models will be coming
Mhm.
out, but somehow Stefano, the wizard, was already able to order one of those pieces because it was completely off. It's like off catalog.
Okay,
It's very interesting. It's like a Yacht-Master. Hello, Birmingham. How's it going? How you made it home?
What's up, buddy?
we
I
have
was able
Captain
to make
America
it.
in the house.
I
Captain.
was able to make it. Kept getting some delayed flights for thunderstorms, but made it home safe
Ooh.
and sound.
Hey,
Excellent, excellent. Did you enjoy your trip?
Yeah, it was nice. Tim showed me some of the hot spots in New York.
if you weren't with your wife, we would have went out for some good times at 3 a.m. I would have taken you around Brooklyn, show
She's
you.
always she's always dragging me down.
Oh my God. We got Luis Molina. We love you, Tim. Thank you. Watches 24. Hello, Tim. How are you doing? It's going great. Hey, it's Tatiana invited. I actually I don't know. Richie did get the number, so we're gonna see it. Maybe we can continue that live stream. Tim, what's a good
Conversation.
Wind and Wear podcast. What's good platform for live streaming? What's the main platform for live streaming is Twitch, but YouTube, it's up and coming platform. The reason I'm doing it here because I mean I was doing it with Archie, so but I am gonna try to get the Twitch going because actually even Nico Leonard, he's trying to get the Twitch going. This is convenient, you know. Everyone is in YouTube, so you just press the button, you go.
But from a demographics perspective, Twitch is younger.
Yes, it's the future.
So
over.
But if you were gonna, so if I was going to stream on Twitch.
Yes.
I might not go as like Rolex heavy and like hot horology and do Hamilton, Seiko, Orient, like entry level pieces, just because the age demographic for Twitch would probably be
a 3-hour
younger,
special on the
right?
tag Mario
You know
Brothers.
what? I think I'll do. I don't even believe in those mid tier. I think like I love the concept of a G-Shock collection. You know what I mean? I think that
as
is
a sub collection.
And the stuff, you know, I missed out. Let me show you guys something. This is so, you know, I created this the Reddit, my Reddit subreddit. I created a subreddit, timwrite subreddit, and then a gentleman posted this. Look at this beauty, right? This was for sale. He offered this for sale to me, and I didn't check it.
How could you turn it down?
No, I didn't turn it down.
Does it come with a Pez dispenser?
It doesn't, but it's so in the G-Shock collection. I think this would look so beautiful, don't you guys think? I mean, it's very unique. I don't know, is this original? I think this must be original. It's just
I feel like then you would exchange your rabbit ears for a unicorn horn.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh
hey,
my god!
Actually, you know what? I forgot to say something I think is important at the beginning, Tim. Is that we have actually Kurt, Nico himself, right? They're both. A couple other people are both home and isolated with COVID or COVID symptoms, right?
Yes.
There are a number of other people the past few nights who've been talking about difficulties they're having on the home front from other illness or illness in the family, depression, things like that. So everybody out there, hang in there. You know, chin up. It gets better. Let's try to keep some of the toxicity of the politics of some of these topics out of the chat tonight.
Of course.
And hang in there. You know, everything's going to get better, folks. So our love goes out to Nico and Kurt and all those folks who are struggling. We wish everybody a speedy recovery, whether it be physical, mental, or financial. So, all right. Sorry.
No. It. I was gonna also talk about it because Nico, he has COVID, and but you know, he talked about it on the live stream. I think it's now since deleted, but he said that he had, it was the first day, so a previous day he didn't have it, and then the next day he had it, and he took the test, and he had it. The first day was really immediately. It was really bad.
Hey, folks.
Hello, Ari. How's it going with there? You're
very good.
Look at this. Your face is covered by David SW. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's all right. It's an visual improvement, clearly. So that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys able to catch that live stream with Nico.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
First 10 minutes I was able to catch. Then I had to do other stuff. But
yeah, we're just you know, have to kind of look out with him, support him.
Amen.
Yeah, because the most important thing with COVID is you have to stay positive, because if you're negative, it does affect your well-being. Bear Clooney, good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Good.
We got super chat from Sicko. Okay, I love that.
Nice. That's like the best image ever.
Thank you, Grant Sicko. Really appreciate. Oh, we got Watch Corner upvoted out with the family, but will try to join in a bit. Hey, Marco.
Whatever, Marco. Set your own priorities.
Yeah, you don't have to rush. Don't have to rush. The family should go first.
We're more important than your family.
Yeah, and guys, please make sure to upvote. I guess we had the attack of the downvotes.
So I derailed you from the horology, and you were saying Stefano.
Oh yeah. So let me go through the chat, and then we'll talk about the Stefano's newest. So I don't know. I hope he'll be able to jump on to the live stream, because he was going to look at it, and he said he's gonna bring Marco with him to see the brand new Yacht-Master 42 with diamonds, diamond bezel, and diamonds in the case, factory, not like aftermarket stuff, all kind of off the books secret stuff. Please, Alan, please, Tim, please stay on YouTube. No, I'm gonna keep talking watches on YouTube, and just kind of for recreation or for my off time, I will be doing a little bit of Twitch, just kind of because you can't just do like. I want to have some fun, but at the same time, I want to have that fun and use my platform and get kids into watches, play games with a G-Shock on, and encourage kids. Anyways, we got Daniel Katz. That G-Shock is like RM. Look at this. Can you guys believe it? I missed it.
It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool G-Shock.
So funky. You know me. I like my pink shorts. I love my pink sunglasses.
Yes.
This is so freaking awesome.
This would match you.
Yeah, I missed it. I'm gonna try to chase it down. He said they go for $100 to $200, and like they're supposedly somehow rare. But I just hope that I'm able to pick it up. We got Smoky Hanners, Shane Hennessy, €5. Hi Tim, good night from Ireland. Hope to video. He's looking forward to my video of my setup soon. Always love the content and the crew members. Hello Sasquatch and Burping Hard.
Hey Smokey.
And the OVOQ. There we go. Actually, let me write this down because I can probably do that video in the next couple of days. Setup. I forget everything unless I write it down. There we go. That's it. Now it's prominently on my list. I hope Bear says I hope Nico recovers fast. Me too. I think the worst is past him. So it should be.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah, because if he had that kind of a bad night on day one, I think that means that his immune system has fought it off, because otherwise he probably would have called 911.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah,
and that's the thing. You see, he didn't get vaccinated. You have to get
vaccinated. Let's not get too far down. Sure. I wanted to well wish folks, but it turns into quickly. The comments will get out of hand pretty quick.
Perth, wait, what, Nico? Yeah, that's what happens. But look, it's all you have to look out for yourself. Drink plenty of water. That really helped him. So because he was sweating so much, it really helped him. We got Bardsley. Tim, nice meeting you this evening. Great panel of people this evening. Keep the stream going. Hey, man, of course. Of course, man. This is we're gonna keep this going until everybody decides to go to sleep. Logan Hall, Tim, are you legit going YouTube full time? Yes. I am.
He will paint doors for a little extra money on the side.
And in my off time, I'm a door painter. It actually helps, cover some extra expenses. All right. Sorry. Now, Ali, you were asking me a question. I'm sorry.
No, I had derailed you from the Stefano conversation, and you kind of weaved in and out, so I don't know where that stands.
And what was I talking about?
Just that he's going to see the new.
The what?
He's going to see the new models. He was taking Marco.
Oh yes. They were gonna go pick it up, and and we don't know. We don't know. We're patiently waiting for Marco to come back and tell us whether he saw it, or maybe it's gonna be tomorrow. But,
so
yeah.
is they really are Paul Thorpe nailed this one, or
yeah, there are
because
there are blurry pictures of it. There's blurry pictures of let me show you. Yacht-Master 2 diamonds.
Is this the rumored 7 new models?
Yeah.
And I mean, these are all they're going to be very kind of limited edition. I wouldn't even call these like do you call these this Daytona a model? These are unicorns, right? Man, even regular search doesn't even show it. Because I forgot he had a reference number for it. But basically, it's a white gold Yacht-Master 2. And there's two models with diamonds in the case, and then there's diamonds. There's a diamond dial version as well. But it's just like this one, but with diamonds. It's pretty crazy. Like a whole diamond bezel. It's insane. But yeah, it's very.
So
it's very...
these new 7, they're not going to be steel, are they?
No. It's not none of these releases. This is kind of cool from Rolex's perspective. I feel like. Release the new and like important stuff in March, and then in the middle of the year you can drop a few different dial variations.
Yeah, these aren't like real like hardcore new releases. It's just like a paint and a polish type of release.
Yeah,
it's different.
Just so
different.
that people continue
like
talking about Rolex.
Just new.
Yeah, just like a new color.
And it's also interesting
or
that
whatever.
the releases come shortly after the announcement, and that appears to have legs that they're going to have that 3-watch type of strategy, right? So the releases, at least the rumored releases, fall in that line as well.
I don't know. I'm skeptical on that 3 watches per year one. That was another Paul Thorpe one. And I'm like, I don't know how. How they're able to hold the ADs to that.
Oh, holding the ADs is, I think it's a size issue, right? You're right. I don't know that actually has legs for people that already have ready access.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like a 2 more Daytonas with tiger eye.
This is my favorite Yacht-Master. What do you guys think?
If this was steel.
Yeah.
Which one? The one on the screen right now? Or
yeah. It's the cleanest.
Yeah.
I like that better than the platinum bezel. I don't know if that's platinum.
No, this is just ceramic.
Ceramic, okay.
McLovin, 279 Canadian. COVID is as fake as moon landing.
I don't know I don't know how to take that statement from him.
Yeah.
It's like wrapped in sarcasm. It's wrapped in sarcasm 4 different ways. It's a good super chat. It's a good super chat. Yeah.
Logan Hall, do you paint red doors black?
Here we go.
Love that song. It's amazing. Look, if this was, can you imagine if this was steel for like 9,000? This would be a killer piece.
Yeah,
I think.
Have you seen the rose gold one?
Yes.
Yeah, rose gold is cool.
My AD had one a couple months ago. It was awesome.
Yeah. A friend of mine just picked one up in the Bahamas. I don't know how he got his hands on it, but it was beautiful.
They at my AD they had the rose gold one in the case.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
I would have picked it up if I saw it.
Same for me. Rose gold chocolate doll, was it?
I didn't have the almost 30 grand just around that one.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
It's just this is such a beautiful one, and actually this in steel would be so cool with the rubber, because there is no rubber at an affordable price in Rolex. Right. It's always on on precious metal, unless it's
so weird. Which is so weird that it typically comes on a precious metal.
Yeah,
right.
I wouldn't even
because the outside of it is rubber on a precious metal. It's like you know what I mean? Like it just blows your mind.
Yeah,
like you would think that that they would make these available, or even just make it like Omega, right? You can go to Omega's website, right? You can buy their Seamaster on a steel bracelet. You can go just buy the Omega branded rubber strap, right? And put it on, which makes
Can we see
so
that?
much
Can
sense.
We see that?
So you went and put it on the rubber. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Omega makes it so that hey, they have their own their own rubber, which it makes sense on a diver, right?
Wow.
But are you gonna go diving with a rose gold Yacht-Master? No, probably not. But just that Rolex,
you're gonna sit on your yacht in Monaco.
But I mean, they could easily charge $1,000 for an Oyster Flex. They could probably charge $1,500 for an Oyster Flex with a.
I would pay that.
Glide lock. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would probably pay that to put it on my sub. Right. But
I like how Birminghart has color coordinated his strap and his Omega with his shield. Does it slot in there like really nicely?
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah.
I was so disappointed when my ID said that if I want the Oyster bracelet for my Pepsi, I would have to give up my Jubilee.
Yeah.
That shocked me.
That's like I hate that like forceful. You got to take the product like this. You got to take the product like this. It's like, why?
I thought Rolex was going to finally allow people to do what they used to do. Allow people to get multiple bracelets, multiple bezels.
They can't be charging like rubber bead licensing fees, right?
No.
So they're not eating into a market if they do that. Like they're just prick move.
Just being snubbed. They're just our stuff is such beautiful artwork. You can't defile it by swapping pieces in and out. It's a snob move, is what they're doing. I think it's ridiculous.
I found out the other day from my AD when I went to pick that up that if I wanted to change it from the Oyster to the Jubilee, it's a straight swap. I don't get to keep both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much does it cost? And you're still paying for that.
Yeah.
I think like,
full fare and they get a free bracelet.
Yeah, it's
stupid.
I think it's somewhere between either 800 and 1500 Aussie.
I wonder what if you walk in, and the bracelet's gone, the bracelet was damaged. I removed it, came to buy a new bracelet. If it's going to be like the passport office, they're going to be like, bring me whatever the damaged passport is, right? Like, bring me the damaged bracelet. Years ago, we're talking like 20 years ago, my U.S. passport, I had a house fire. Everything was gone. I went to the passport office. They're like, you need to bring us the damaged passport. I'm like, it's a pile of ash. Like, you still need to bring it. I'm like, I can't get it. I'll go shovel ash out of the fireplace. It's going to be the same.
The Canadian ones are the same. It's because there can be only one. It's like the Highlander document. You can only have one of them in existence. And so they're really anal about making sure that really you don't have two of those running around. Like, I get it. The Canadian one is exactly the same.
I just don't know what Rolex is going to do if people start saying their bracelets were damaged. Like, just not sell people bracelets.
So I went last week. I was in Boston, and a couple months ago, they opened up a Rolex only boutique there, right? Still same story, right? Like nothing readily available, but at least talking to the sales reps there, it was kind of encouraging because I was only in town for a couple of days. And they're like, no, we follow like Rolex, like the boutique, like they're like, no, we actually follow the rules that Rolex sets that are supposed to be for all the ADs, but the ADs just don't set them. The ADs play games. And like, no, they'll come in. And it's like, we have clients that have come here before. Maybe we have their number and we'll contact them and say, hey, come in and pick up your piece. But they're like, hey, if they're not there in a few hours, like we put it out in the showcase. And so he's like, just keep coming back. So it's like, like the next morning I ended up coming in and checking in again, just being like, hey, anything come in that's out. And he's like, no, unfortunately we didn't, they didn't get a shipment on any, a Pepsi GMT specifically. I was like, hey, that's what I'm kind of looking for. But I would not be surprised at all if they keep doing this boutique model and raise their prices over time, because they have kind of shifted from that tool watch clientele to just more of a luxury brand now.
I don't I don't know.
On
if
that
they
note,
if they
Irving
can
Hard,
raise
do you
the
think they're
prices.
ever going to allow ADs to sell over list?
Never.
But I think so this boutique that opened, it's still by like Long's Jeweler is a pretty well known jeweler in the Boston area. So there was a Long's Jeweler that had multiple brands. So it was like Tudor, Breitling, a bunch of stuff. Since they opened up the new boutique, the previous AD still has Tudor, but they no longer sell new Rolex. They still sell used secondhand Rolexes, but they just took the Rolex out of that AD model and put it in its own boutique on like the most expensive real estate area in town, right? Like right next to Cartier and Bulgari. And
So what stops like the AD from like hiring somebody to buy the models from
Nothing.
Rolex and
Nothing stops
like
them. The
have them
vintage.
sell them at cost?
It's a very smart question, Ovio. Right.
yeah, so the only thing that stops them is they can get their license pulled. But there's been places that keep getting jammed up because they do that stuff, right? They're selling it out the back door, or you know what I mean, or have the way that they do this have these like preferential buyers that they're giving special treatment to, kind of thing. So I can't.
I never understood how like Rolex allowed my AD to be able to sell pre-owned Rolexes, because what would stop like them from hiring me to buy the watches and resell it back to them?
It just stinks.
The
That sort of
Rolex
a model
forums,
just stinks of fishy stuff.
Yeah, on the Rolex forums, there are a number of posts that happen every few weeks. You see one where somebody says that the vintage selection of my AD has a watch that I just saw like 3 weeks ago here, right? And Bergenhardt's right. You risk a lot. I mean, we're seeing what's happening in Chicago. That lawsuit is still ongoing.
Yeah.
And I guess there's another one in Miami, right? So, nothing stops them. It's an ugly situation.
So it's just all fucked.
Good evening,
Hey,
Dave.
Stefano. Hey, Wizard. Hey, can
How's
we do a wristwatch
everybody?
check?
Not all screwed.
Oh, there you go, boys. There you go.
Let me catch up on the chat, and we're gonna talk a little bit. We'll continue the conversation. Just to answer Alan's question, what do you think about the 18K white gold blue Submariner? Oh,
the
Smurf?
Submariner.
The Smurf.
Blueberry.
Well, it's not a Smurf anymore. It's the Blackberry or Blueberry or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Blueberry. That is probably the most beautiful Submariner that exists currently. That blue is so amazing.
This is really nice.
Yeah,
That is gorgeous. But look at the price.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's like
Price is insane.
yeah.
But this thing is special, and it's so undercover. Nobody will be able to tell anything from
Only
it.
those that know.
Stealth. Yeah, it's for people in the know. Very stealth.
So you like this over a Smurf?
That's
Yes.
right. Hebrew
Oh,
Street.
definitely.
yeah.
This is much nicer.
The
Much
blue
nicer.
has been improved so much.
Oh, yeah.
I miss a blue dial.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just
Blue
there's
tile
time-
was good for bluesy, not for the Smurf or
yeah,
this.
and that makes it different. It separates it from the bluesy, because if
Yep.
they're both blue dials, then it's less special. But this way, and also it makes it easier for them to manufacture, because it's the same black dial that's in all other subs.
Oh yeah.
So they're very tricky. They're trying to make
my-
it so it's like one little thing, one little difference, and it's a huge price. And these are going to be so rare too.
My
Watch-
buddy has one right
Yeah.
now. He's a flipper, right? And so he just like it's probably one of the first ones that came like to the region that he was able to get.
Grab.
And he won't even the bracelet's unsized. So he's like, I'm not even gonna size it. Like
So he's flipping it.
He's ready to flip
oh
that
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. No, he does
He
flip.
paid-
There's a lot of people.
He
There's a
paid
lot of
full
people.
list. So what is he asking for?
No, he pays more. So he's
He pays more.
some
How
of the
did he pay
flippers-
more?
Some of the flippers, because a lot of the flippers in the area, like they'll go to the watch meetups, right? And so they know, like, they get to know people and they'll let them know, like, hey, if you end up getting a new Rolex, like a hot model, they're willing to pay more than that because he knows what he can sell it for.
Oh, I thought you said he's a flipper. He bought it from the AD at retail.
No. So he's a flipper, but he's not getting them himself at retail. He's buying them
from people.
He's buying them secondhand
from a first-hand flipper.
He's like a two-time flipper.
Yeah.
He buys from one-time flipper.
So he's gonna sit on it for a few months and then sell it. Basically,
quite a flipping situation. With
no. He'll sell it right away. He doesn't. It's not his.
What is he asking for it?
I don't know. It's by request only. Obviously, they always say that. They never.
It depends how much you have, Stefan.
That's so
it's
stupid.
like how much do you have? How much?
Like I hate it when you ask for a price, they don't give a price.
Yeah,
it's like
fuck you. Like fight you.
But I do kind of understand it if you wanted to be a dirty nasty flipper, right? So if every post you do, like there's there'd be a thread of like, oh, this is what you're asking for, and there is something to be said, I guess, if you're buying and selling used goods, like, do you want to necessarily put out the first price? So some of them are like, hey, like request only, so that they know that, hey, that they're just dealing with someone that maybe is interested, and then they don't have to go back and like update all of their listings, because if they put it out on various social media platforms, they won't all have the same price. You have to go back out and like update those ads as you lower your price over time when it doesn't sell. Because a lot of them will start off selling it like, they're asking Chrono 24 prices, and then it's like they don't get any biters. It's like, okay, then they'll lower that price that they give to people when they get new inquiries.
To use that term flipper, a professional flipper does that. Buys it at retail and flips it to a guy like Roman, Nico, Eric, myself, or any other dealer. That's a flipper. Listen, dude, I paid 43 grand. I won fucking 50. All right, bitch, here's your 50. I turn around, I have a customer, I sell for 55. We don't make more than 3 to 5%, maybe 10 on some pieces, but these are actual 5% markup. So if I bought it for 50, I'm going to sell 55. There's so much you can sell it. You're not going to sell this watch for 60 grand. Nobody will give you 60 grand.
Yeah, stacking margins do have a diminishing return. I mean, at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I think in a couple of years, I would not be surprised if this one's going well.
Right, a couple of years, but not immediately out of the gate.
He's gonna have to hold it. He's gonna have to hold it.
I thought Tim was doing away with it. Awesome, thanks.
No, it's just I
where's mine?
Guys, let me get through the super chats. We'll continue the conversation. Watch Wizard, man, Stefano, thank you for London fish and chips bun. By the way, I had fish and chips with bourbon heart. They were so good.
Oh, right.
It was amazing.
The young Roman shark.
What fish you have?
Amazing. Kurt A Superlative ATX $2. Why doesn't Govberg just sell to Watchbox?
No, they own it. What are you talking about? Michael owns both companies.
Yeah.
And Govberg is not allowed by his dealer contract to sell used Rolex on Govberg, but he sells the used Rolexes on Watchbox.
It's also a profile issue, right, Kurt?
Yeah, of course.
At the end of the day, Govberg and Watchbox both have massive social media presences. They couldn't possibly make that work.
And that's one of the very few guys that are a lot bigger than Roman, Michael Govberg. He deals with them all the time. I mean,
Bardsley, I walked into AD for the first time the other day, and within 20 minutes on the conversation, the AD brought out a Kermit 126610 LV for me to try on.
Yeah, try on, not to buy.
Tease. Yeah.
When last week when Tim and I tried to go into
one of the stores.
One of the stores, but they supposedly had the exhibition pieces in.
Of course.
But they were closed for a bit because they were having a VVIP come in and get some pieces. But I ended up getting to
want
go
us to see who the VIP was.
Yeah, but the next day I ended up going to the Watches of Switzerland over at Hudson Yards.
Yeah.
And walked in there and they had a bunch of pieces. I ended up filming a little clip on my
for
on my
display
Instagram.
only.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like walking around, like looking at them. It's like there's like several of them, and then it's like the last one, like the hottest pieces. It's like for display only. This little tag. I'm like, you mother effers. Nice. So yeah, they're starting to get them in for display only, just to let people.
Just to prick tease you a little bit.
Yeah,
tease you.
Yeah.
Let you try it on to see how amazing it is. So that you start that to build up the hype for you.
Yeah.
Rez,
You can't have.
$20 super chat. They weren't nice when I visited. Glad to hear you had a positive experience. Long Jewelers and their Newbury boutique.
Hmm.
I don't know
New-
who
Newbury
they are or
Street.
where they are.
Yeah, no, they were. I mean, they were both. I mean, I went into both locations because I didn't know about that they'd moved to their, that boutique store. But yeah, they were. I mean, both spots they were nice with me.
I called my dealer today, Humberton Jewelers in Toronto, and I asked for the owner. So I said, Ferritin. Yes, hold on, blah, blah, blah. He picks up, he goes, so what little Turkish I remember from my grandparents, because he was born in the same town. I spoke to him and I go, you sold me a couple of watches a year and a half ago. Now I have almost $180,000 purchase history. I'm not looking for super hype. Give me an Air King. Give me an Explorer 1.
Mhm.
We have nothing in stock.
Wow.
I'll keep you in mind. I go, now you sound like Doug, who just retired.
Wow.
Okay. I said, thank you in Turkish. Have a good day. And I closed the phone.
Yeah,
So.
in Toronto, everyone's dry, completely dry.
Bone dry, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's worldwide.
So
Tim Denman.
Except Australia, maybe.
Yeah, I know.
You got really
So-
lucky. You got really lucky, Perth.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I thought everything
listen
was
to this.
arbitrage
When
over
cool.
there.
I went in to my AD for my birthday, like 2 days ago, they promised me something for October.
Oh,
Like I keep going in there, but I don't. How do they know that they're getting?
Because
the
they know
stock
allocation, because they get notified in the end. They can order 1,000 watches, but they'll get an allocation sheet 30 to 60 days prior to receiving the watches.
model?
And it is
Yeah.
true that they've had a problem with the boxes, that a lot of ADs are getting watches without boxes, but they get the booklets, the hang tags, the bezel protector, which they'll most likely won't give you. But the boxes are an issue because they're not made in Switzerland, they're made in China by a certain special factory. So
Rolex
that's the
boxes?
issue. Yeah,
But it says they're made in Switzerland on the box.
they're not. They're designed in Switzerland, but they're not manufactured in Switzerland.
Very s-
Not China. Let me rephrase. Hong Kong, which is a high value manufacturer instead of China.
Huh. Well, why did they put made in Switzerland?
It doesn't say made. It just says Swiss, Montrez.
Really?
Well, look at your boxes. You have 30 Rolexes.
I'm gonna pull one up. Let me
Pull
me
it
do
out,
super
baby.
chats
Pull
and
it out,
pull
comunista.
Okay, here we go. Toyota Mo, super chat and upvote, you cheap, nasty, vicious punters.
Ooh.
I'm at the 49ers game. What? And just wanted to stop by and say
Go
hi.
San Francisco.
Tim, do you have my intro music? I'll have it by tomorrow. I'll have it by
Uh-oh.
tomorrow. I
There we
promise.
go. Perth. Where's it made, Perth?
And we got David.
Oh,
D,
yes.
$2.
Let me upvote you. Let me upvote you.
Yes, guys, please upvote. Let's get to 100
Where does
upvotes.
it say?
You're at 71 already.
Yeah, but I have 58 down.
It's on the back, guys. On the back. You don't have to open it. It's on the back.
It's on the back.
It's stamped.
Behind.
Oh.
Pick it up. No, pick it out of pick it out of the box.
Yeah, it doesn't say made. It just says Geneva.
Yeah,
That
well,
Rolex SA is
my old
Geneva.
one. My old one
But
says
not
the
the
same
box.
thing too.
It's not made
It's
in
at the
Switzerland,
bottom.
Oh,
guys.
right there on in
No.
gold. What does it say?
Yeah, says Geneva.
It says.
Hold on.
Yeah, it says Rolex SA Geneva Swiss.
Ooh.
That the Rolex is Swiss, not that the box is Swiss.
Ooh.
Correct.
Come on, guys. Come
One of
on.
these fine print
I've been doing this
asterisk
way too
things.
long.
Sneaky,
Yeah, I don't know.
sneaky.
It's not sneaky. That box would cost fucking 100 Swiss francs to make in Switzerland. They can get that for maybe 20 in Hong Kong.
and that's
Yeah.
expensive.
50
And that's even
Yeah.
expensive for a box,
There
to
we
be
go.
honest.
And even that's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. yeah.
But believe it or not, guys, Rolex spends the least amount to make a box.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you ever seen a Patek box?
Oh yeah.
Well, the Omega
Yeah,
box
it's
is
big.
a
The
Oh,
Omega
I was
box?
very
Big
big on
boxes.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is all cheap. You should see the wall that the AD had of these.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get the
course.
video here.
And that's
That's
why there's a
hilarious.
problem with the receiving boxes today, even if you go to an AD and buy a brand new watch.
Yeah, she
Your
had it
fr-
in a coffin. My wife.
Your
Yeah,
friend Mike.
A shipping
how-
coffin.
Your friend Mike, $5 super chat. How is the fit of the OEM rubber strap on the Seamaster? I don't like how the aftermarket ones touch the bottom of the bezel.
You know, I have
Well,
to admit,
Bourbon Heart has a beautiful
Yeah.
blue one on today that I saw on Archie's.
Yeah, he can comment on this one.
And his strap also looks gorgeous on that blue Omega. I like that blue strap.
Let's see
Is that a rubber B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
No,
actually,
that's
this
OEM,
one's-
no?
So I have an Everest one for my Rolex
Yes.
because Rolex wants to be douchebags
Yes.
and not make anything like an OEM one. So what is cool about the Omega one is this first keeper is actually like solid, like you
Yep.
Yeah,
It can't move. It doesn't move. It's
metal
stationary.
line, exactly. And then the second keeper, I don't know if you're able to see it, but there's
Yep.
Yeah, it's
a
not.
little triangle inside
Yep.
that
That
actually
That grips. Yep.
catches
Awesome.
Catches the.
that
Yep.
last spot and holds it really well. So
Oh.
the fitment on it is good, right? I mean, it's a OEM style
Of course.
made by Omega, so it's going to fit.
It hugs and curves. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they did a really good job. I mean, I
Omega
would
does a
say
great rubber
That's
strap.
gorgeous, man. That's
Yeah.
really gorgeous.
If,
It really is.
if and what I kind of think sets it apart, the Everest ones in rubber B are really good.
This is like a wall of
You took a
boxes that
picture of
they've
her
got.
closet, man.
It's a video, man. It's a video.
Took a picture of her backside.
I
Of her
videoed
closet.
I
I
videoed
like that you got her closet.
Experience.
I videoed. Yeah, it's my wife's first allocation, so she was like super excited. The kids were there. I'll edit it and I'll show you guys.
Perfect.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what I really
Yep.
like about
Wow.
it is the way that
The
they
buckle.
polish. The
Oh,
way
yeah.
that they polish their
Amazing.
buckle, it
Mm-hmm.
goes with the way that they polish like the lyre lugs
case.
on the case.
Oh,
Exactly.
nice.
Literally,
It's a high
just
polish.
that buckle piece, just
Wow.
the piece of metal with the Omega on it is like $140.
Sure.
Just the buckle. Like
Of
it's
course.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Even the
Wow.
box, like why isn't
Look at that
Rolex
box.
needs to
How much better is that than a Rolex box?
Exactly.
gorgeous.
I did a whole stream
button.
on this, and I'd say it's where Rolex need to lift their game.
No, they don't have to though. That's the thing, Pert. They don't
Rolex
give a
doesn't
flying,
care.
a
Rolex
flying
doesn't.
fike.
They'll give it to you in a green paper bag.
They'll give it to you in a brown
Seriously,
paper bag.
seriously,
I'll take
seriously.
it in the plastic little
The
container
coffin?
that it comes
Yeah.
with. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, in the coffin.
Yeah, in the
with,
coffin. That's a shipping coffin with the
I'll give
styrofoam.
the
two
styrofoam-
poops about
yeah,
the display box.
those styrofoam ones are more valuable than the green ones.
Hey, they sell for 15, 20 euros when the guys get 10 at a time to us dealers.
Oh,
What the plastic coffins or the
Just
new
grabbing
ones?
Yes.
a drink.
Plastic.
Grabbing a drink.
Plastic
I'll be right
coffins
back.
with the styrofoam.
Yeah, I've got one.
The cheapest I found them, a guy was selling for a batch of 20, 12 euros each plus shipping.
Wow. But I freaking love that Omega the
Yeah, that's gorgeous. His Seamaster, that's
beautiful.
beautiful. What year? What year is that one?
brand new.
I think it's a year old. I bought it used. I bought it secondhand. I want to say it's about a year old.
May I ask what
And,
you paid for it?
I bought it used for 3,300.
How much?
33. I got a bro deal though. Like I knew
You got like a
we
really
both
bro
had a
deal.
very we both had a really close mutual friend, and he was leaving town for an extended trip, and he had it listed, and he's like, "Hey man, I'll meet me today." I'm like, "Shoot, I will."
How many millimeters
Right
is
over.
that one?
The case size is
Yeah.
would be a 42 millimeter
42.
case is I think what their spec is, but our
How
good-
thick is it?
our-
9 millimeters? 10? 10 and a half?
no, it's thicker than 10 and a half.
Oh, 12.
It's
11 and a half, 12.
I was gonna say 13 thick. It's
Could be.
thick.
That's a thick
Can't
mama.
really tell from the
Yes,
picture,
it's-
but
I mean, it's pretty thick. I mean, it wears
yeah.
it wears fine. But our good
that's gorgeous.
our good friend Duco Ted sent me the rubber strap. So
Very nice.
Very cool.
He's a cool guy. He's actually it's busy. It's like a busy time of the year for him. So he messaged me. that-
Super chat.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to join us for a couple of weeks, maybe even. SLC watch collector. So I picked up a full stickered Panda from the watch box, wondering if it came from Govberg.
Of course it did. Where else?
I didn't. He didn't even know, think.
Michael
about it
Devon didn't
until-
pick it up at the IWJG show 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. I can tell you that.
Ah.
But did it have the sticker that has the code on it? That's the question.
The little
The little scan.
Stefano,
Yeah,
why is it
scan.
that ADs get like spanked if they leave the barcode sticker on?
Because they know if you ask them to leave it, they know that you're gonna fucking flip it.
mm,
And a full stickered watch can even 1,000 easy, more.
Damn. Yeah, it's the stickers, man. This is.
The most important sticker is the one on the outer, on the left side.
Yeah.
That has the barcode, the bar scan, the scan code,
QR,
whatever you want to
yeah,
call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, QR.
Is it normal for them to
The
leave
QR
some
scan.
stickers on there?
No, never. They will
They're
not.
not. Yeah, they're not.
They
allowed
left
to.
some
No,
stickers
no,
on mine.
My
Yeah,
idea.
it just happened.
Sometimes the AD might miss them, but they're
Yeah,
they're
they
supposed
can
to
miss
take
'em.
off.
I'm
Yeah.
missing. I found a sticker on my fridge. The guy who installed it missed.
Oh my god. Drew
I
S.
bet you your wife's watch has no stickers on it.
Ooh.
I haven't looked.
My Batman has
Well,
two.
you were
It
there.
happens.
Didn't you see her peel it off?
I was having conversations
Oh.
with different people, and yeah, I wasn't like super fixated on it. But yeah, I think they took care of it.
You know, on my Explorer 2, I had some stickers inside the clasp.
Yeah.
Like they left it by accident, and I thought that I was always wondering, like, why is it like stiff? What's going on to my buckle for like a year?
Oh my
Sticker on
goodness.
it. Yeah, it was always a little bit.
You don't even put the time on your watches,
I mean,
Tim.
no, but that was such a long time ago as well. Now,
Super
now I
chat,
know
Tim,
about the
super
stickers.
chat.
Yes, Drew S. $5. I bought a Seamaster a few days ago in New York City boutique on Madison.
On
Wait, a minute.
Madison. From the Omega Boutique?
I think he's talking about the Fifth Avenue. There's no.
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
not
there's
on Madison.
Yeah.
Madison used to have the old Tourneau, but they shut down.
Yeah. No, there's still Tourneau across the street.
Yeah, but they shut down their. Oh, what has he got?
Big one.
You got a
got the
Seamaster
Sea-
300.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
also.
same one as Birmingham.
Damn you.
I love the wave dial.
Yeah, love it.
I love the flat dial too, but I love the wave dial as well.
Pops. It shines. It looks like a luxury timepiece. And there's Ari. Actually, I prefer Ari's.
Oh,
unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys.
Ari.
I prefer Ari's. He's
Well,
got the.
it's more conservative.
Yeah, it's very conservative. Just like
yeah,
Ari.
it's
No, he's
it's
not.
my style.
Yeah.
And actually, you
Just
know what?
simple.
You gotta pay. Get one in good condition now. I mean, you got to pay for it if you want that kind of watch.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer it myself. Just again, it's a purely a style.
Oh, you see
Nothing wrong with-
what Drew
yeah.
said, Tim?
Yeah, he says the box was damaged, so they gave me a travel case. Said they will ship a box at the end of the month.
There you go. So now he got an extra travel case, an Omega
good.
travel case, which he would have never got
Yeah,
if the boxes were okay.
yeah. So there's a
So,
little
so
blessing in disguise.
So true story, and I know we joke about it, but when Tim
Oh,
and I met
he
up,
points out. Yes, it was Fifth Avenue.
when Tim and I met up at the bar, actually first I snuck up on him and I was like, "Give me your watch, mother effer." And then he's like, "What the oh?" And then next thing I seriously noticed on his Daytona, I was like, "That mother effer, he really doesn't set the time." Like it was totally, I was like, "I'm not setting." He's like,
That
"I
would
know,
drive
I
me
really
nuts.
Don't set it." No, I loved it. Though. I was like,
That would
"That's
send
all
my OCD into
he showed up
overdrive.
and his time was-
Even the
I don't
date.
do it. Look,
If I have a date complication, I have to set the date. I have to set the date.
I have to
can't-
too. I'm
I-
anal.
I think
Yep.
the Daytona has taught me not to care about the. By the way, like not even my Explorer 2 is set. It's set to nothing because.
Do you set any watches?
No, my Explorer
So
1
much
is
for
set.
being
because
Oh, the lady
yeah,
watch.
the lady size, because it's wind and wear. I'm not setting this. You know, I was wearing Explorer for like 2 weeks, so you'll see. Okay, so the date here is on the 8th, on the Explorer 2.
Oh my goodness.
Look,
So oh yeah, it's like
And the
6
Yeah,
in the
time is
morning.
completely
you're only a week behind,
Why?
brother.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, it's
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
It
You
looks
don't give a
pretty.
shit.
Yeah, who
it's bad.
cares?
I was
love
gonna
wearing it.
say, Tim, if they didn't wind, at least they'd be right twice a day.
That's rough.
That's true. That's true. Even a broken clock tells the right time twice a day. You're right.
Look, I have a Shinola clock. I have a phone. You know, I'm always. You know what I found out?
Ridiculous.
I'll tell you this. Look. No, it's different for me. It's different for me.
Just sell them. Just sell them, Tim. Sell 'em.
No. Listen to me. Do you know why? I would have otherwise set the time here. Okay.
But
something changed in the past like 2 weeks, and when I went full time on YouTube, I'm spending so much time on the phone that basically my screen is always on, so I'm always I always have my phone on, so the time I never need to tell the time. I'm just wearing my watch for the fun of it, the feel of it. It's running. Doesn't matter what time it is. Who cares?
So you like it for the art.
That's just
The
like
art,
Tim's one of
yeah.
these guys who gets a Ferrari body kit for a Fiero. Right? It's like this is wrong, Tim.
Look, I'll
Like there's
set the
nothing,
time.
there's nothing appropriate about this.
Body kit for
Like I fully
Fiero.
support people
that's-
downvoting
That's
that
hyper
sentiment.
specific. That's hyper specific. Yeah.
No,
Pontiac
I'm just joking. I'm
Fiero.
joking. I'm gonna set it eventually, but
Man.
I felt like I don't want to, because it is. You have to be very careful when setting the time on the Explorer 2, because you need to do it. You need to like. There's order. You know, you need to set the date first, then you set
You
the
know what?
GMT, and then the hour.
Tim, that's nothing. Try Sky Dweller.
Yeah.
You know what,
No,
man? I don't listen to any of this stuff. You know, the danger zone and when you can set the time and date and can't. I don't think they all are a little different. I don't even listen to any of it. Like honestly, I just don't care. It's like,
You
whatever,
just gotta
it's
watch
like-
the date gear.
Yes.
With Breitling especially, you gotta
Yeah.
rotate it at least, and then go to 1 o'clock, and then pull it out and go with the date. Or else, I know.
Yeah.
Actually, my son damaged his date wheel and it cost me like freaking $1,500.
I mean, I won't do it right at 12 o'clock, of course. Like, I mean, I'm not.
No,
like
you
that,
have to
but
wait till it releases at 1.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Wait, I do the time first and then the date if I don't wear my watch in a while.
No,
Is
you
that
have to
wrong?
you have to do your date first and let it rotate, so that way you wake up the next day, it hasn't turned because you haven't set it on the second
Yeah.
path.
Mm.
That's why you do the date a day before,
Yeah.
then you pop it out, and then you rotate it to the right day and time.
You don't have to do that with the GMT Master 2 because you said the
No,
24 hour.
no,
and
yeah.
You know, yeah.
So speaking of party fouls, right? Another quirky timwrite story. So we're sitting at the bar, and he's like, "Hey, tries to talk my wife into taking a photo of us. He's like, take a picture of us." But he's like, wait, we need to switch our watches. So like, makes
Oh
me
my
put on
goodness.
his watch.
I know,
And
I
then he
saw
puts
that
on
and
my
I was like,
watch.
what the hell?
So I'm sitting there like a dummy doing a wristwatch check with a Daytona that's not set right, and I'm like,
Oh.
"Oh, Tim's playing 4D
Your
chess. He's making me
reputation.
look like the
Oh.
dummy."
Way to set
You
up.
look like the dummy, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Comunista, comunista.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Easy, easy.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, Archie didn't curse you out. He didn't curse out Marco. And I said, Marco. He goes, now, we're not supposed to name those guys. I don't want to boot you off. I'm like, all right, the one that should not be named. I said,
Oh.
you know,
I love that.
he wishes you well. You know, but you're banned for life. You and
Damn.
you and the other one.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I'm
Did
like.
you ask him if he banned me from
Oh,
the
you
Elite
cur-
Luxury?
cur-
Because
cursed me
that's
out.
the channel that
No.
matters.
But I was texting JJ. I go, JJ, what's going on? JJ was on for a while, so
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
But
We'll see
yeah,
how it goes. It was good.
nobody's allowed to mention your name or Marco's name.
That's
You've
pretty
basically become Voldemort.
Yeah, you're Voldemort. then what? Then who's Marco?
funny. I'm the
If
Voldemort.
that's
Malfoy?
Voldemort, what's Marco?
Who was the redhead? Who was the
Malfoy.
redheaded guy?
Oh,
No, no,
Malfoy.
no.
Yeah,
Was that Malfoy?
No,
The-
no,
yeah.
no.
The blondie boy.
No, the redheaded one. The one that
Weasley-
the Hermione.
Ron.
Oh,
Ron Weasley.
Yes, Weasley.
Hermione's Ron. Wow.
He's
Oh
Bobby
my
Hill and Rod Weasley. Oh, this is so messed
Oh my
up.
god.
It's, comedy.
Super
gold.
chat.
Drew S $5 and the new deployment rubber strap ran me $250. I tried to get it free. But that didn't happen. So
And
you-
by the way, Drew, it's deployant, not deployment.
that's I always say deployment as well.
Yeah, it's not.
I've
To
seen it.
deploy, well, Quicker can tell you what deployment means. Deployant is the
Well-
actual buckle.
Right.
Yeah.
I've heard both
Why the
used.
Tim an orange rubber strap would look fantastic on your Explorer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
I would
actually.
agree with
A
that.
rubber
I would
bee, a
agree.
rubber bee.
I would
Yeah.
agree with that. The orange would go really well.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because
chase it
they'll
down.
pop with the GMT hand.
And what you can do is you can contact Rubber Bee customer support and ask them to
Yeah.
teach you how to set your time.
Rubber.
Yeah.
By the way, I
Well-
do have a video on how to set the Explorer 2 time.
Really?
So, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah,
It's in
yeah.
the works
On my
or
YouTube.
Jordy?
It's
Okay.
actually quite
Is that an
quite-
oxymoron since you won't even set your own watch? How to tell
just-
people how to set their watches?
It's really annoying to do it, you know. So like,
Paradox.
I don't want to do it like
Or
every
no.
2
yeah.
days.
Try to set a Sky Dweller. You'll see.
I love the turning.
Yeah,
that
of course.
bezel. It
The
feels so
activated
good.
bezel. Yeah, the activating bezel.
Yeah, it goes like the feeling of turning the bezel. It's got that
Oh,
just perfect
Yes,
resistance,
perfect click.
and then click. It just
Yep.
you. It's such a tactile experience.
Oh.
Mossy, $2. Tim's Rolexes are for this
Display
purposes
purpose only.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? We never questioned you. Are you like
Truth.
watches of Switzerland that they have dummy weights inside but no movement? That's why you don't set your watches? I don't know. I'm just asking,
Oh,
Tim.
I thought
They're
Stefan
running.
was
They
talking
wouldn't
about
be
Tim
running.
himself. If Tim was just full of dummy movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Lead
moving
weight.
parts.
Lead weight.
You know, I have a dummy movement running inside my head. It's like a
No, that's the hamster turning the wheel,
Yes,
but it's
exactly.
okay.
It's just the
That's the hamster.
Yeah.
I need to.
Ari, brother, I've never seen you unshaven. Little got a 5 o'clock shadow there.
Yeah, I forgot to shave this morning. I know.
Or maybe you're trying a little goatee like the old man here.
I was inspired by. I was actually inspired by Tim's.
Oh.
Tribute to Lenin.
Oh,
Originally. So.
okay.
Yeah.
Need to grow
That's my
that
cue.
beard again. A lot of people are disappointed in me.
Yeah. So was it the wife that finally? Was that the final vote? Was it the wife that made you shave it?
Yeah, it was worth it. I gotta tell you, it was.
Oh,
Worth
there
it,
you
if
go.
you know
All right,
it.
no need to
I
say
don't- I
anymore.
don't-
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. We're good. We're big boys. We understand.
Get her bucked.
Get her bucked.
Get her booked. Get her booked.
How is Nico, man? Anybody know? How's he feeling? How's he doing?
He's a
Yeah,
bit on the
he's
mend.
fresh.
He's still struggling a little bit, but he's on the
Nico
mend.
are we talking?
Nico.
Super chat. Super chat.
Cool Chris Cali, $2 for Ali and the Fiero with the body kit and the chip.
And a chip. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was very specific. So did you have a? I gotta ask Ali now a probing question. Did you drive said car?
No, but I live down in the south, so there were plenty of said car.
Yes. Yeah.
You could tell, like, if a Fiero would start driving around town, you could see the slow transformation. Like, body panels would come off, and you know what I saw today? Oh my god! And Quicker might appreciate this. I saw
Yes, sir.
a F-150 that somebody had gotten a full proper Tonka truck body kit for.
Oh wow.
Like full aluminum and steel stamped. It was perfect and pristine.
A Ford F-150.
Yeah, that was. And they had turned it into a Tonka truck.
Seriously.
Yes, it was pristine. I was
Yellow
like,
and all?
yellow and all, and it was
that's
not
awesome.
like it was not a body wrap. It was stamped like the
Right.
works, right?
Yeah.
And it was registered, right? They had the trademark symbols and all sorts. I was in hysteric. I was just laughing so much.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say I was awed in amazement.
Oh, I'd totally drive that. Like I'm a
Seriously?
Oh, I'm a redneck.
You're a pickup man?
I'm a pickup man.
I would never take you for a pickup guy.
Yeah. No, my wife has muscle cars. I like my trucks. Like
Nothing wrong with
it's
Nothing wrong with that. No.
Is it like F-150, like just a pretend truck? It's not real truck.
Oh, here we
Looks
go.
like one.
For a guy who takes Uber in the train, you're talking
this
about
is
vehicles
the
now.
the only
he's
thing-
wearing Rolexes without the time
Without,
test.
yeah, that
Right.
should tell you
And he's-
something. You're right.
Tweeting poverty on YouTube, and he just
Yeah.
installed the PS5.
Yes,
Like
yes.
he has no legitimacy in
I'm
the
just
truck.
asking.
to be
None.
I'm just asking. Can a guy ask? Because this is what I heard. I
No,
was
no, but
talking-
you weren't asking. You were implying. There's
No,
a
I'm-
difference.
No, I'm
So,
asking.
I'm not.
Isn't it just a pretend truck?
No, it's not.
It's
I
not?
like.
So
I
I don't
like
understand. Then
trucks.
what is a real truck? Then what is a real?
Well, he's talking probably a
It's a
dually,
truck.
a 250 or 350
Yeah.
dually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have I'm not one of those people who's a Ford or Chevy or Dodge guy
A
like to the
Dodge
bones
or
or whatever
Ram,
thing, right?
Ram.
I appreciate a lot of trucks. The truck I'm struggling with because I need My wife does the muscle cars, right? She's got a really nice new Dodge Challenger, fully kitted out. So I have to have the family car, right? So what I'm struggling with is I'm looking at, and quicker, if you say anything, man, I'm gonna start crying. I'm looking at a Honda Ridgeline. That's the closest thing to not a
I
real
think you
truck,
mentioned that before. That's
right?
fine.
Because it's built
Yeah.
on the same chassis as their minivan, right? It's more of a family-oriented
Yeah.
like vehicle. But
I don't know that.
I've
Well,
driven
look-
Fords and Chevys. I've driven the Dodges. I've liked them all. I just like trucks.
Look at
Mhm.
Quicker.
Oh, it's nice.
Quick Draw. He just got the Tacoma.
The tacos are
Yeah.
lovely. The tacos are lovely.
I mean,
That's all
the
I really
Tundra is
need. I
even
don't-
bigger, but the Tacoma is well
I
sized.
just don't
Yeah.
need anything.
Have
bigger,
you
that's
seen
all.
the all electric F-150?
I have seen them.
That is
I have seen
cool.
them. It is.
That's-
They are
that's
very
worth
nice. There's a dealership not far from me. So there's Veterans Ford in the Tampa area, and very close to them is an official Roush dealership. So they have the
Roush.
Roush. Yeah, they have the
Ooh.
Roush F-150s and the Roush
The
Rangers.
Raptors.
And they have the Roush Raptors as well, and those are just gorgeous.
Mm.
They are just gorgeous. But
Were
yeah,
you on the stream yesterday when that guy showed us the
Shelby?
Triple S?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So in the next few weeks here, I'm picking up
Super
a
Snake.
truck. So
Mm.
Oh, you're getting a truck now.
I mean, I'm replacing my old truck.
You
I-
see, so
I-
you
What do you
I
have right
take
now?
my cars to 250,000 miles plus before I replace them, so it's just time.
Good.
Holy
as
shit!
you should. As you should. No,
Nice.
as you should. I agree with that. So the
I get
Honda
rid of my
Ridgeline, that
fucking
looks
car every
nice.
year,
It
year
looks
and a
like
half.
it looks like you can fit. It looks like you can fit a fair amount of people in that. If you're looking as a people mover for the family, that
Yeah, because
works.
I play the role of a soccer dad sort of thing,
Yeah.
right? And also I do a lot of driving for work.
Right.
And now that COVID's winding down, like a little bit better gas mileage when gas is above $3 a gallon is a significant business.
you notice it.
It's
expense saving.
I pay $1.70 a liter. $1.71 today.
Are you serious? In
Yeah.
Cornwall?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
later though. Yeah.
Yeah,
I only go to
that's-
Petro Canada, so I haven't.
Oof.
I only have like a couple of thousand on
So-
my RBC card, so I can
that's-
combine to get 15 cents off a liter. It was $1.72 today at Petro Canada.
For standard? Not
No,
premium?
no, premium.
Oof.
Premium.
That's
All
still
right,
quite
yeah.
a bit.
For me, it's it's 135 a liter at the place just around the corner from my house.
Over here, it's
Again.
152 for regular,
Wow.
87 octane.
For those of us normal people, a liter's like around a quarter of a gallon.
Yeah. Sorry,
Sorry.
3.7 liters.
Sorry,
make a
sorry.
gallon.
Not that.
No,
So sorry.
7
Here we are
years-
speaking. Here we are
No,
speaking.
no, no,
international-
7 years in
international
Germany.
standards. I apologize.
Yes.
7 years in Germany, I know exactly what you're talking about. So.
Go to Europe. Go to Italy, man.
It's the same.
Really is.
2.13. So $2.13 euros a liter
Yeah, it's
for
getting
regular. For
crazy.
regular euros.
Okay, but we're starting to get problems in the U.S. where, especially in major metropolitan cities, that the power grids can't sustain everyone plugging in their electric vehicles now.
Oh, for sure.
Electric vehicles, they take
Yeah.
so much power.
That's why I would never, even if I don't like them, but even if I like Tesla, why would I want to freaking stop somewhere 300 kilometer or 300 miles and then
Yeah, it's
jack it
trash.
up? What do I get? A hotel room for the night
That
to
Tesla
charge it?
Yeah, that truck that like Musk came out with or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
probably the worst
Cybertruck.
thing.
One of my
It's gonna be-
employees,
It can't tow anything. It's
one of my
it's
employees
terrible.
in San
Anyway.
Diego
It's
Yeah.
bought
for
a new
display
house,
purposes only.
and they installed the Tesla Powerwall. They
I heard they're
put
good.
13 or 15 kilowatts of solar on their roof.
Flush.
And
Mhm.
Sempra Energy, which is San Diego's, turned it into a licensing nightmare for him. Like made it it took months for him to actually get that system online because they had so many different barriers to entry. Right. And then, as Birminghard referenced, they started having the warnings like don't plug in your vehicle. He's like, I'm fully self-sustained. Like, well, no, you can't feed power back into the power grid, so you still have to not plug in your vehicle and follow the ordinance. It's utterly ridiculous.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it says you can
If
run a
it's solar
house-
power, that has nothing to do with the grid.
And if you
If
are
it's independent,
No, it
actual
shouldn't.
solar powered.
no, it shouldn't.
California
I'm telling
is
you,
its own-
California
is
has
its
its own.
Weird.
Whack.
They can't
Don't
stop
like
you
it.
from obtaining power from the sun. They don't own the sun. Nobody owns the
No,
sun.
like-
The problem is
No,
that you're
like,
hooked
you
up
can-
to the grid. You are hooked up to the grid, and you're putting power back in the grid. So therefore, you have to follow their rules. It's
Yeah.
a whole thing.
It's a whole exactly.
Yeah.
You
looks
get you could store water in rain barrels, and then if they're having like
That's a great analogy.
a no rain like hey, you're not supposed to water your lawn, and you're watering your lawn with your own rain barrels. And
Yeah.
like, a citation like
How?
California
Actually,
is so dumb.
Birmingham, actually, that's funny that he mentions that. He may have seen
Wow.
this. So there's a YouTube channel for a place called the Institute of Justice, and they talk about like government overreach, and they represent people in those. And there's one from a few years ago that was rainwater in barrels, exactly that. And it was the state of Washington, I think, in that case, right? But it was like some of these are utterly ridiculous, man.
It doesn't make sense, man. It's rainwater. You're not using water from the city,
I
right?
wonder
The
what
city
logic
civil
is.
So here's the
services.
thing. I'm not interested in. Let me say this about going back to Tesla for a second. I'm not interested in Tesla or those kinds of cars until
Neither
I can
am
get until I can get an 80% charge in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I want
Or at least it could take me a couple of thousand miles rather than
go to
just
a
300.
station, go to a gas station or whatever, or some charging facility, plug it in, go grab a coffee, come back, and I'm like have an 80% charge. Once we get to that point, that'll be interesting.
I
Then it
think
will
the
get really
key-
interesting.
Ari, the key
Yeah.
to this whole thing would be to switch out batteries when you arrive to the station. You arrive and there's
How the hell are you going to do that? The car's a battery itself, man.
They do it in China with Neo. It's
Yeah.
like a subscription thing, I think.
It would
Yeah.
have to be
Oh, yeah, they have that. They come. Yeah, but you can't swap out batteries like that on a Tesla.
Well, they need to make them user serviceable, which they
Right.
really aren't right now. That's the big design change. And
they
OVO is
could do
right.
that-
They do that in China.
Yeah.
He's right.
Cold
Chat.
fusion. That's what we need. Cold fusion. No?
Oh, yeah, Cold Fusion. You ever see The Saint? The movie The Saint with Val Kilmer and Elizabeth Shue?
I love that movie. Val Kilmer.
It's a
did
great
such a
mu-
good-
That's
Val Kilmer's-
before he became 400 pounds. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Val
I
Kilmer's
was thinking more along
fantastic
the lines
actor.
of Back to the Future, Mr. Fusion, right?
Oh, with the banana peels and the yeah, okay. Tim, you got chats.
I got chats. Grendel62. Hey Tim, read this chat and I'll give you $100. Just kidding. It's a clickbait. See? It's annoying. LOL. Yeah, I'm sorry for
Oh,
the
my
clickbait.
goodness.
I did a
Clickbait.
Yeah, I did one. I do one clickbait, and people
But
are
you-
coming
you
after
mi-
me with pitchforks. How dare you to
You,
clickbait
you
it?
missed Mossy's before.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Mossy. Wait. Oh. Now explain the difference between a real gallon and the U.S. gallon.
There's no. I'm not gonna go there. The U.S. gallon. You live in the U.S. That's what it goes by.
Yeah, that's it.
He's talking about imperial weights now. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks. I think this is the problem. Like the electric.
Yeah, like an
vehicles-
imperial ton and a U.S. ton. Is it 2,000 pounds or is it 2,200 pounds? It is 2,000 pounds. At least in architecture engineer, that's how we base it on.
Yeah.
Engineering,
I
that's
have
hard.
a watch question for the panel,
Yes,
if I may.
please.
Oh, perfect. Let's get back to
So,
one.
get
what
back on track.
is the panel's take on Parmigiani?
Parmigiani
It
Fleurier.
sounds
I
delicious.
never heard of that.
No, that's chicken Parmesan, brother.
Great on
Parmigiani Fleurier
Great on
makes
pasta.
very nice watches.
Yeah.
I have to say, I've sold a few in my time. They're not bad at all. Not
I don't-
bad at
I don't
all.
love the look. I don't love the look myself. It's not my thing.
Of all of them, Ari, or just the one that you think that you know which one they look like? Because there's
I've
a few
seen it.
models.
I've seen a couple of them, and I don't love the logo. I don't
That
love the
GT.
prominent-
Look at that
Yeah.
GT.
All right, show me one to change my mind because I've seen.
Oh.
One of these look like a chrono. Looks like a
So-
chronomat.
This one here, right? This specific one reminds me of the Generation 2 Vacheron Overseas, and it's
Yes.
also an annual calendar. It's not
That's
just a
right.
photograph; it's an annual
And
calendar.
look at the finish on
right?
the. Look at the dial.
Yeah.
The Guilloche dial. Look at the finish on the rotor in the back.
Yeah,
The
I've never
exhibition
seen this one.
back.
21.
The pictures are horrendous, though.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's 21,000. I guarantee you get at least 25, 30 off
They're
because they're very, very slow today.
So
They were a lot
it's-
hotter.
I don't know.
15 years ago, they were more hot.
You know what? I don't love this. I'll be honest. I know you
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I don't like this.
like a
I
It's
hear
side
you.
roller.
too many different textures going on here. It's just it
Very
doesn't
busy.
sing to me. Yeah, it doesn't sing to me.
Well,
Not
so-
saying that no one has. a
Oh,
right to
it's
like
not
it.
for my taste either, but they're not. They're made well. When you
Yeah, this
feel
is-
one, when you touch one, it's made solid.
Yeah.
I like this design, but I can totally, because the split date window, right? The dates are independent wheels and stuff like that.
Yep.
I like the design. I'm just curious because the make isn't terribly popular, right? It doesn't get a ton of traction in any circles. Servicing, I'm imagining, must be unique to them, right? People, you know. But they have, that's one line, right? But they have a couple of different watches which strike me as really beautiful. So I was curious because I haven't seen one in person.
Kalpa, that's okay.
Captain was interested in one of these.
Tonda.
Yeah. Okay. This is not. I wouldn't go for that one.
No,
No.
the annual calendar's okay.
Toric.
No. Oh, Heritage.
All right,
This looks
so
good.
I've seen that watch
Oh
before.
no, they mucked up the date.
No,
window.
no.
You see, this would have been good if they. Why did they do? I really dislike these.
The
They don't have
dots.
every single date, but just keep it. Why does this? Look at the beautiful dial. It doesn't even.
Yeah, the
need
dial is
date.
beautiful. It's nice texture.
Yeah, it's got beautiful pattern, very unique. Why
Yeah,
does
but-
this watch need a date? The date.
I think it should have had a smooth bezel rather than a hobnail bezel, but
Yeah.
that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really like their hobnail.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was looking at what the first one Tim pulled up is actually the
Yeah.
one I was looking at. Like I was
Let's go
seriously
back.
considering it.
The chrono. Nice.
Yeah, exactly that model, right? And
The
as-
GT.
as Stefano said, I can get
Panda.
a ridiculous price on it,
Ridiculous
like a
discount.
massive discount on it. And
Like
it,
like
I
half off?
like, pretty damn close actually.
Almost. Wow.
Yeah. So, that's the one I was seriously considering because I saw it and immediately I said, okay, so this is a modern Gen 2 Vacheron overseas.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like it screams that to me, and it's an annual calendar, and I don't have stones big enough to do a perpetual calendar. Like that just, it's screaming for me to muck something up, but I want an annual calendar, and I'm trying to reduce my watch collection down to those 6 core ones.
Right. Yeah.
So I've got a flex spot I'm still thinking of. So, but Ari made some good points too in terms of the design. So I'll
but
keep
Tim-
mulling.
But Tim Wright makes some good
Yeah.
points too. Just because you have a professional calendar doesn't mean you need to set it.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Right. That's a. Thank
But
you.
once
Thank
you
you,
release
Perfect
that perpetual, a couple of $1,000s later, and a 6-month wait from Switzerland, they'll reset it for you. Don't worry. Didn't Parmigiani shut their boutique in Miami? I think they shut them down like 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I mean, they closed themselves out. But there's a lot of boutiques that shut down in Miami.
Look, I got.
PSA shut their boutique in Miami also.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm not a big fan of the Parmigiani. I feel like their design language is all over the place. It doesn't seem to be very consistent. You know, that bezel, it just matches with the track around it. It's so busy, very busy. I like the hands actually.
So
and-
pull up the Generation 2 Vacheron overseas chronograph. I'm curious because to
Do
me,
it.
the Generation 2 is far superior to the Generation 3 in terms of design. Right. And this,
Well, I always liked the Generation 2 bracelet and design of the head rather than the Generation 3. I can tell you that much. I had one, the all gold one.
yeah, that's
I think I
Generation
fell
2.
asleep.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me on, Tim.
See you later, Birmingham.
Barbie
Later,
Hart,
brother.
here.
See you guys.
See you in the next one. What's this? Okay. It's hard. Wait, maybe I can make it bigger. Yes. No. Can't. There it is. Ooh.
The dial is cleaner because it's not as
Yeah.
busy, right?
It doesn't have that pattern. So it
Yeah, the
makes
It
pattern
has the
doesn't work.
track. The outer dial has the track, but it doesn't have the pattern, the guilloche.
Yeah.
So doesn't.
No guilloche,
Okay.
and it doesn't have like so. This is almost fluted bezel. Like a more loud version
Yes,
of
it
the
is.
fluted bezel. Like fluted bezel is loud, and this is even louder. I feel like, and then it's got a fluted dial almost.
Mm.
There's a Rolex with a fluted dial, fluted bezel. Yes, it is difficult to make. It's craftsmanship, but it's just I feel like it's a little bit too much. They're trying too hard. They're trying to prove something.
They put too many elements in one
Yeah.
watch, right? That's what
I love the
I
button.
would say.
Yeah, the
Okay.
triggers, they're cool.
Oh, I like their buttons better than I like Vacherons for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're screwed down on the Vacheron.
But still,
Yeah, I would actually, out of these two, I would prefer the Vacheron.
the Maltese
Oh.
Cross.
No, I mean, yeah, that is. I'm not saying that it's
Yeah,
better than
But
Vacheron.
it's also going up in price.
Yeah, it's actually the second generation Vacheron chronograph. You can get those in the low 20s and down into the 19 range if you skip the bracelet. It's
Yeah.
not terrible in terms of pricing, right?
Yeah.
But the Parmigiani, I'm still
Really
thinking
deep
about it, like
Yeah.
because it really does speak to me. I like the texturing.
You
I
know
like
what they
the
say: buy what you love first and foremost.
Well, yeah, but then there's right when you're hitting anything above 10K, whether I love it or not,
Yeah.
I start thinking like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta service it. I've gotta, potentially.
It's the
down road
service
resell it.
aspect that's expensive on this, Ali, because it can only go back to
Oh, yeah.
Parmigiani.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
So if it's 21, and let's say you can pick it up for, let me be generous, 15.
You
Is
see
it
how-
worth more than 5, 6, 7 tops if you trade it in a year later? I don't know. I
Probably
wouldn't
not.
give you more than 7 max if it was mint condition.
Yeah, and the price I was offered on it was substantially less than 15 as well.
Okay,
Um,
so
but-
then you're taking a 20-30% hit after you only dump it out. Okay, so it doesn't hurt as much.
It's now Bardsley though,
Yeah.
right? So Grendel 62. Sorry, I don't know if you finished that super chat.
Oh, yes. Grendel62 says, you're a good sport. Thank you. And Bard says, thoughts on HYT watches. They remind me of a mini RM.
So
Is
Bardsley
that
also-
the ones with the
Water.
the juice.
Yeah.
Juice.
HYT of a mini RM. Let's see. Pull it up.
Yeah, I can pull it up.
I beg to differ, but let's see.
And Bardsley also he did a on the
See, I
Concord-
like that one. I like the Tonda GT that he was just showing before. That I like. It's not as
Oh.
busy.
I didn't see it, but we'll move on. I'll go back to
We'll get back to it. Yeah.
How is that a mini RM? Seriously?
yeah. I tend to
That
disagree.
looks
on
like something that ET was wearing.
It's a
Yeah, man.
So
that looks like
I
a
found something
Urwerk.
worse than the Jacob
Yeah,
and Co Monopoly.
Urwerk.
Is it quite
Urwerk.
expensive too?
Ooh,
You went to the Monopoly again, Perth. Okay. And that's
Which
what's
one?
supposed to
Oh,
look
no,
like,
I was saying it's
like the
worse than the
Scud
Monopoly.
Tourbillon?
oh,
Oh,
military
Scrooge
HYT. Yeah, HYT stands for high year tenure, but
Yeah.
Now,
That looks like a
Hydro-mechanical.
highfalutin Corum bubble watch.
If you guys thought that
Yeah.
servicing
Corn bubble watch is oh my
Parmigiani is
God.
going to be difficult,
Hmm.
are you ready to service a watch that has liquid inside it?
and
Was
it's
this the
and
one?
the company and
Uh,
oh wow.
Zin.
and
oh yeah, Zen was the other one. Yep.
yeah, and these guys are bankrupt as well. So how are you going to get it?
Yeah.
serviced?
Bankrupt?
Who's going to be able to service this thing?
Who's
man.
picking up that bankrupt
you
company
serious?
to
Wow.
revitalize it?
so
That's
Bardsley,
nuts.
for those interested in learning more about the Swatch and Concord, Bardsley's channel, which is fairly new, he did a video on Concord and where the HYT like lead designer founder went after this.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of either.
That looks like
but the
radiator
video was
fluid,
very
guys.
educational
Yeah.
about.
That looks like it's
the model.
Prestone.
It's Gatorade.
Prestone fucking
Prestone.
radiator
Lemon
fluid.
lime Gatorade.
There you go.
So where did the founder go?
Concord.
Yeah,
Concord.
I have I just received it Friday. I have a brand new Concord
Oh.
that I bought like at 60 cents on a dollar off. So I paid 40 cents on a dollar, and it looks beautiful, but it doesn't look like this. Look at that. It's got radiator fluid. Okay.
Yeah, Concord is another brand.
Is that what, a cooling factor? Is that why it has fluid in there?
No,
Or?
that's minutes.
That's
Whoever
minutes.
compared this to the Zin though,
Crazy.
Yeah.
that's not a great. That's not. A
No,
fair
no.
comparison.
Zin is much
no,
better
that's
than
hours.
this.
Sorry. So
Well, the Zin
liquid
also has a very
shows
functional
you the
purpose,
hours.
right?
You see how?
Right.
Wait. No.
Yeah, and the
10,
and the
11,
and the actual
12.
clock dial has the minutes.
Yeah, that's the minutes. These are the hours.
I see.
At the end
Wow.
of the day, it resets.
Very, very wacky.
I'd rather wear a U-boat oil filled.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is-
I wouldn't wear it, but I'm saying over the two.
fair enough.
These for short time, these were really popular.
Really? What did it last?
Also
3
pump
days?
it for
72 hours? What was the reserve on that one?
Oh,
Mm.
I think it's actually manual wind. Yeah, it's manual.
Oh, and manual wind. Wow.
Because you really need to wind this bastard
Oh, you
up.
really need to wind that.
Yeah, because it's got these 2 pumps and there's so many things that could go wrong. It's a cool concept, but man,
It's a funky. I won't call it cool. I'll call it a funky concept.
yeah. Ooh, Lux Report says Tim HYT went bankrupt and they blame it all on Archie. Oh, you can see the Wiki page. Really?
Wow.
Or maybe somebody, yeah.
Mhm.
If Archie,
No,
if
somebody
Archie said
just-
something about them.
Somebody
then-
just made it.
Don't go there, Tim.
No, it's Wikipedia.
Because he said he doesn't want to say any bad words about you two, but you're banned for life. We shall not speak of their names. I'm like, okay.
It's all good, man.
You are a
I just
mole,
hope he's doing well.
Stefano? Or
Oh, here we
you're
go.
a mole?
It's called collaborator, okay? Collaborator. Because when I first went on the channel, he goes, "What do you?" I go, "Listen, I like you. I like the boys. I don't speak bad about nobody. Everybody doesn't want to get along. That's none of my business. I'm here to talk watches. You want to talk watches? Let's keep going."
Collaborator, got it.
Barkley,
Liaison, you're a
$2.
liaison.
Yeah, I'm a liaison.
Liaison.
Yeah.
Liaison.
Thanks for killing me,
I-
guys. LOL.
I can
I'm
just
sorry, we're
imagine
saying
LeBeau
it's rude.
saying collaborator.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hey, man.
But
By the way-
Perth, he doesn't have nothing good to say about you.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
You're the
That's-
you're the
that's-
you're the
that's
you're
love
the
in-
fishbone in his neck.
In Archie terms, though, that's the highest form of love that he. can
Oh,
give.
okay.
The honor. You know,
It's
me
an
getting
upside down
fired-
world. He
How
lives
He
in.
many
might
people-
have banned them.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
get
but wait a
banned.
minute. Archie did say. I go. Wait a minute. I thought it was 500 for Tim to come back. He goes. It's 1,000. It's 1,000 now.
Rolex.
What's
No,
going on,
please.
everybody?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Hey.
man.
The West Coast boy.
What's going on?
No endless time. Good morning from Germany. Can't sleep. Aw.
Good morning.
Lolix, what are you doing?
Just hanging out right now.
We're
Been a long
celebrating
day.
Perth luxury attaining the
Attaining
BMW
the
watch.
unattainable.
Dude,
Yeah.
The
Unobtainium.
Batman. The real
Wait, show it.
Batman.
Show it to
Yes.
Look
Yeah,
at
Perth. You deserve it, man. Me and Perth were talking before about, his purchase history with this store.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, he earned that watch for sure.
Oh, he bought multiple pieces? How
Yeah,
many
well, tell
watches
him,
did you
Perth.
buy, Perth?
So S&P 300 blue on the bracelet, the giant panda obviously on the bracelet, the racing speedy on the bracelet,
Mhm.
then a Telegoth
Mhm.
and 41 blues.
So you got a fairly good history there.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Racing
it's not
Speedy, do you
6
still have it?
figures.
In Toronto,
Sorry.
that wouldn't be enough.
Do you still
Ari,
have that racing
I spent
speedy?
4 times that amount here, and
Yeah,
the fucker
to the
wouldn't
bank.
even give me an Air King. How's
No, I
that?
know.
Yeah, I mean that's disgusting, Stefano.
Forget
Like,
about if I would have asked him for a Batman. He would have hung up the phone on me.
it's like I walked into WOS the other day, 80,000. I was looking at. I said, all right, $80,000 Lungo 1 time zone, 11 grand IWC, 12 grand Breitling Platinum. They wouldn't even let me on the GMT list.
Hell
Let
no.
me, let alone
That
let me
ain't
bundle.
nothing. That's a nickel and dimer.
Yeah, so I spent barely 50 Aussie, and look what I got.
15 Aussie.
No,
50.
I've spent barely
Yeah.
50.
Oh, 55. Oh,
In
I
terms
know
of
the other
history,
watches.
In terms of history.
Yeah.
That wouldn't even get you on the list for a 2-door over here in Toronto.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so would you guys say it's worth it to like buy items from the AD to get what you want, or just to use
Walk
that
into
money
your
to
AD.
buy-
If you have the
It-
money, walk in with a $250,000 bank draft. Tell them, this is what I'm going to spend, but I want to walk out with this and this and this.
Damn.
And then maybe. Oh, by the
But
way,
would it-
of this
would
and
it-
this will be only one hype.
Would it be more worth it just to get it gray market?
Yes, definitely.
If that's
And all
all you
that money.
want, then yes.
Not in
yes.
my case.
But getting it at the gray market is like buying your venison from a butcher.
Oh, here we
See,
go.
if Bourbon Card was here, he would tell you that it's much more satisfying killing your own game.
Yeah, if you have to wait
No.
3 years or 4 years and maybe get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's
things,
okay.
Like, I was able to get a OP in 2 months, but no, I mean, if we're talking about 2010, 11 memes, ain't nobody got time for that. Did he draw?
Quicker, you didn't tell us. Were you presented the offer to get your root beer?
Negative.
Oh.
I got Jack.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, I don't think it's going to be that easy. Honestly, everybody's dry.
Don't be
like we've been
surprised.
saying,
Don't be
so.
surprised.
No, we can be hopeful, is what her
Yes,
mantra
yes.
is. So
But are you ready
Who
to
knows
commit to the root beer?
we'll see when the time comes. If I'm closer to the decade birthday
Yes.
that I want to get it
Yes.
for, then yes. But
good.
if I'm not,
Attaboy.
then I still think that honestly, if I wait till I'm 60, right?
Oh,
I think that makes more sense for me. But that's just me.
Right.
I'd rather rock a sub until then. But that's just me again.
Oh, a regular sub.
Yes, just a plain Jane.
But you have one, don't you?
Wind and wear. No, I do not.
Oh, you don't have one. Okay, okay.
Wow.
Oh, no date or date?
The sub.
date.
Sub. You want no date or date?
A sub.
So no date.
We can keep
Damn.
going back and forth. It's a
Oh my
Submariner.
God, they're both subs.
It's a Submariner. No, the sub date is a sub date.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
Submariner
sorry.
has no date.
Sorry.
Being
Okay,
very-
apologies.
I'm being very
I
technically
know, it's okay.
specific. But
Don't say
You're
that.
military. We understand.
yes, sir.
Say that to Archie. He'll get pissed.
I don't want to ever have a conversation with that person.
Perth
ever.
in
It's
Australia.
fine.
If you have great dealers in Australia, right?
Yeah.
What would you have to pay for that at a great dealer today? 22, 23?
No,
25?
No, more. I'll give you the Australian price.
Which is
27 to
Canadian.
28.
Really?
27 to 28 because
Wow.
it's 2021 Oyster.
That's,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
I
That
got
sounds
you.
about right. Sounds about right.
Thundergraph GT. That's not the one though. There was another GT that you showed when you were loading the Parmigiani. That
I just want to get a better picture of it. Oh, it's on monochrome.
You know what that Parmigiani reminds me of? Ari will know what I'm talking about. Remember the Breitlings we were looking at, Ari, before?
I'll tell you. Yeah.
It kinda. I think Breitling pulls it off better, but yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And the way
What the hell does
monochrome-
that remind me of? That reminds me of. But no, it's a beautiful case back, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice, for sure.
Actually,
no,
on
on
the
an
rubber,
angle it reminds me of something.
on the rubber, it's not half bad. Huh. These pictures are quite incredible. Huh.
Stefano,
Yes,
do you sell Richard Mille?
I'm actually getting one now this week.
What kind?
Oh,
What,
sharp.
1103 titanium.
what's your favorite reference so far from them?
If I was really into that, I don't like those light ones. Those very with the like rub. What do you call it? The mesh rubber band strap. I like the. Which one do I like the best? The McLaren. I would have to say if I had the money to spend for something like that, I would buy the McLaren.
Yeah, I like the 67 or the 67, the 69, which is the erotic one.
Yeah.
And the what's it called? The 27, which is the one that you mentioned with the mesh bands that are
Yep.
very light. Those are my favorites. I don't know
They're
what
nice,
else.
but they're super duper expensive.
Yeah. What does the panel think? What do you guys think of Richard Mille?
Too expensive.
I can't get over how expensive they are. I find the brand to be fascinating. I find some of their offerings to be fascinating and interesting, but it's just it's such an incredible price premium to get into them. It's just I can't wrap my head around it.
I think, I'm not I can appreciate some of the engineering, right? And there's some great
Exactly.
engineering discussion on it, but I think Todd Levin on Marco's channel, that was last night or the night before,
Yeah, it
That's
was-
nice.
said it
last night we
best,
were
right?
talking
So
about it.
Richard
Yeah.
Mille is a statement piece for people that want to get the attention of
Yes.
other people that
Yep.
know what it is,
Yep.
right? And it just feels it's a flex among celebrities,
Yeah.
and it's And frankly, like most, not all, like the Mancini actually, I think is a fairly attractive watch, but most of them are just way too gaudy.
Yeah.
But oh wait, do we have?
We got the watch cardinal in the nest.
Marco,
what's
what
going on?
would you get in
There he is.
replacement?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Bobby.
Price range.
Bobby Google.
Yeah.
No,
Google.
no, he's not Bobby today. He's the watch cardinal today, guys.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Fire
How
up
much,
the Google
Tim,
engine.
how much of a super chat to get Watch Cardinal to change his name to Bobby Google?
Yeah, I got you know.
$2. Fire up the Google engine. Let's talk some watches.
What's going on, boys? What
Bobby,
did I
how's
miss?
Nico,
What did I
man?
miss? I've been gone all night, so I haven't actually.
Have you spoken to Nico? How's he doing?
Yeah, we did a stream today.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we did a stream
Yeah,
earlier
there was a
today
live stream today. Yeah.
on the second channel. Nico
But I
does.
thought he wasn't feeling well.
No,
He
Yeah,
needs to
he
talk
was feeling
watches all
better
the time.
yesterday. Yeah, we did about a 2-hour stream, but he was going back to bed once.
Okay.
So Marco, we were talking about it was Parmigiano, right? That's what we were talking about before.
Parmigiani Fleurier.
Parmigiani
Look at his
Fleurier.
eyes. Bobby's like,
What do you think of them? What do you think of them?
Listen, they're a terrific watchmaker, but my thoughts are never buy these things new unless you want to burn money like there's no tomorrow.
unless you want a tax write-off, right?
Would you use the S word watch cardinal?
These are shitter? Absolutely not. Are you kidding? Parmigiani, guys.
They're
Michel-
nicely engineered. Nicely
Oh
engineered.
yeah, no question
yeah.
about Michel
dial, look at the
Parmigiani
work.
is one of the very best watchmakers in the world. I mean, he's definitely up there. Like Kerry, my guy Kerry Voutilainen used to work for Parmigiani Fleurier,
Yeah.
restoring vintage or old clocks and pocket watches. But yeah, Parmigiani, one of the. I mean, you can get some high horology pieces for like very cheap money. What's his name? Mr. Casio. He shared with me a friend of his. It's the Tonda model, if I'm not mistaken, or I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yes.
Honda, that's it.
The square model, if I'm not mistaken. It's the Kalpa. It's called the Kalpa.
Kalpa. Yeah.
If you
Kalpa,
look
the
up
rectangular one.
their finishing of the movement, you could count like 7 or 8 interior angles, and those are some of the hardest finishing techniques on the market. And he paid like I think $5,000. The watch's retail is far more.
That's the one. Honda GT, that's the one, Tim, that I said I like a lot.
That's a nice model, and that's
That's
a
a
real
very nice watch.
Yoshida. I think that's really nice. Actually, they kind of knocked this out of
Wait,
the
where's
park.
the? Where's
Get
the-
that Panda one in steel.
Weird website.
Yeah, I have.
Ali's talking
Panda
about it. He
here.
likes that one.
You know,
Hey, I'm with you. I like this too.
you know what? I'm not a huge fan of that they put month. It says month, and then the month. Like, of course, March is
Yeah,
a
I
month.
don't like that.
Who are you kidding?
Why not write the entire name of the month, right?
Yeah, right.
Or why do you have to indicate that that's the month? You know
That's
what
like-
Mar means month, March.
Yeah, this is like instructions for people who don't know what like Rolex didn't do that with their calendar, and they have just a dot, at the end. Like people will figure
Well-
it out. You don't have to.
Well, Rolex should have put an inner bezel to show how to set your time for you. How to set the time.
He's got his own video. He just has to watch it.
Oh, he has to watch it. Okay, I get it.
He posted it.
Yes, and and like what Marco said is exactly on point. Like look at the number of different finishes here. You can see
Yes.
there's carvings on the outside of the bezel. There's carvings on the
busy.
inside.
Yes.
There's so many.
There's the
different
track.
textures. Yeah,
There's
it's
Mille
difficult.
Shea.
Yeah, it's
Fluid.
difficult to fucking do, but it's like you're overdoing it, guys.
Yeah. Design cues
Yeah.
are too much. Yeah.
And this is why their watches are not classic because
But you gotta love those streamlined, sleek pushers, man. I love that.
I gotta admit that the
I
more
especially
Tim,
like them from the back, the way they look
Nah,
from the side.
I have to admit, the more Tim is hating on this, the more I like it. Like,
No,
I
no,
like
He's
this
feeding
much
off.
more
no,
beautiful
This is
white
like
gold.
JJ. As people
Guys,
say,
no, no.
It doesn't
JJ and his
remind me
Daytona.
of the doors of a 600 Grosser closing.
That looks mostly machine finish. If I'm going to be honest with you.
It's I'm not hating on it. What I'm saying is that for most people, okay, the more things you have, the more chance that someone will mislike something. So if they had one finish, right, then somebody might not like that one finish. But like someone
Yeah.
might not like the racetrack around, but they
Right.
might like the Guilloche, but they will not
No.
buy it because they don't like one of those. If they just had the Guilloche and that's it.
Right. It's a numbers thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's a
like,
numbers
the
thing.
more crap you have, the more
The more
opportunities
chances
to hate
that,
it. Yeah,
that
exactly.
you're gonna not like something in the watch. So
Yeah.
it's just
It's busy.
The
It's
subdial,
busy.
subdial font reminds me of like the dial font on a Rolls Royce modern day Speedo. It's that sort of crisp. If you have seen the font
Can you pull
on,
up the
like, a
Honda GT,
Speedo,
please?
oh yes.
It's the limited
This is the
edition of
Honda
this
GT,
one.
isn't it?
That one. That's the one.
That is
I
the
love
Honda
the
GT.
orange.
Oh, the orange one. Okay, got it.
I
Yeah.
love
This
the orange against the black. It really
I admit
pops.
the black is nicer in this because it
Nicer.
hides the busy texturing that's going on.
Yes. It's more muted.
It's more
What did I miss?
subdued.
Oh, you exactly.
Do you like that one, Ali?
I actually like the other one better.
Okay.
But again, I mean, this is even at the price that I'm being offered it at, it's still a tough sell for me because if I'm gonna have, like I said, if I'm gonna get down to the 6 watch collection and I've got kind of 1 or maybe 2 slots that I'm still hedging on, I don't know if this is one I would use it on. But
It's a tough call. I think it fits better.
That is
with bigger
gorgeous,
cars.
though. That is really nice, man. I really like this now.
What's the size on this?
What's the cost?
42 millimeter.
Better yet.
Well, that's a good
Was
size.
it $21,000?
The retail is 21,000, but you can get them easily. You can get them at 15K, and I'm getting a significantly better deal than that even.
Yeah, you should get a lot cheaper than that.
Yeah.
So it's intriguing to me. I have time. I'm not in a rush. I do like the pushers, and again, one of the reasons it's intriguing to me is it feels like a different take on the Vacheron Overseas Gen 2. That's one of the reasons it's intriguing to me, and I love that Gen 2 Overseas chronograph. But I've got the dual time that is showing up any day now, right? And I'm just gonna have the one bash. Hey, Jonathan. Wait, is Jonathan on? No, he's just in the chat.
He's in chat, yeah.
That's the Kalpa. That's
I'm gonna
what
bounce
Marco
in
was
about 3
talking
and a bit
about.
minutes anyway. So
Yeah, the Kalpa has insane. Here, let me show you guys. Hold on. Let
The
me
Kalpas
Google
are
it.
sexy.
I'm gonna Google it for it. No, they're pretty ugly watch, but the movement finishing is spectacular.
like,
Oh, I don't think they're ugly.
Yeah, this is like
They're, sorry, I shouldn't say they're ugly. They're an acquired taste,
You know what
right?
this
Yes, yes.
It takes a certain person to pull off a
Yes.
square watch.
Somebody-
like
it
that.
reminds me of
saying
like
whether-
a hybrid between a Reverso and an RM.
All right,
Yeah.
let's educate some folks, Tim. You want to pull up my screen?
Let's pull up the Tonka. Now
Okay,
this
so-
is like an RM, a cheap
Can you
RM.
guys see my cursor? Can you see my cursor?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in finishing a movement, right? There's a few techniques that are extremely difficult. One of them, which is probably the hardest, is an interior angle, which is this what you see right here. So it's one clean bevel, and then it's the swoop right here.
It's
so
like
that
cloud.
interior angle is extremely difficult to do. Very few watchmakers can perfect this technique. So on this watch, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 interior angles just on the movement alone. And you can get this for ridiculous steel.
Yeah. And
Like,
this is on
I'm
the
talking steel.
steel, not in steel.
But
steel.
listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't love the look of the watch, right? A square watch is just,
It's a little bit outdated.
it's not my
But
style.
Depends on the person. Depends on the person. Ooh, it's got that date, that horrible date. Why did they do date like that? Like, I don't get
It's
it.
weird. It's weird. I don't like it. But I don't mind the watch as much. I'm not so against square watches, I guess. But I hear you.
And their website is really bad. Like, they don't show pictures of their watches on their website. Like, what's up with that?
No. What's up, Shot?
Hey,
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
That's great. That's really great.
Get over this sinus trouble, I'll be doing better.
That stinks. Yeah, there's a bug going around here too. But not
No,
quite
it's
the vid.
it's a permanent state of affairs with me. I always have sinus trouble. So
Yeah, I've got year round as well. Use azolastine. You should try azolastine. It's a good spray.
oh, okay.
It's pretty much Benadryl right to the source.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh man, I need to stay
Tyrone.
awake, dude.
Tyrone.
No. Well,
Hughes.
it's not that bad.
Everyone has an opinion. Big deal. Only one that knows his stuff is Stefano. Most of these guys have been exposed.
Jump on, Jonathan, and I'll
I want
step out.
Tyrone to
I'll-
come on
I'm
the
gonna-
show so that he can refute anything that we say, Tim.
Or
Why is
something
this
that's
keyboard
about
warrior
anyway,
so
guys.
afraid to come on the? I just want them to come on the show so they
I'm
can
gonna drop
refute
the
what
link.
we
I'm
have
gonna
to
drop
say.
the link. He can.
Yeah,
Well, I
drop
think
the link.
Marco,
Tyrone.
refute what you have to say is one thing. I'm not claiming any expertise. I'm an enthusiast
No.
who loves
Yeah,
these things.
so
Yeah,
am I.
yeah, yeah.
I
We
just
all
want
have
to-
it.
I
We all
just
have it.
want them to refute what we have to say.
1815 or something.
I've already replied to Tyrone on the thread. It's like
Hey man,
no one
I
ever-
said
Whatever.
it.
Yeah.
I said
Just
in the
like his
beginning-
opinions, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Man, in the beginning of the show, I said that I don't even set my watches because I don't know how. So let's. I just got it out of the way.
Guys, have you noticed that Lolek's not wearing a baseball cap? He has hair.
On Rolex. No.
Oh, right, Lolek's, my
I got a hair
boy.
transplant today. I'm in
You
the
got a
game. No, dude, but no, it's funny what Marco was saying because today on Archie's stream, someone came on and he's a troll that was in the comments and the chats a lot. The guy, his name is Deepesh or something like that, but he always writes nasty stuff about all of us, and he finally jumped on today. So it's funny to see these guys in person.
That was Depeche.
Depesh, that was him, yeah, and Archie shut him down immediately, and then he was just quiet for the rest of the stream.
Oh no, because he told him, don't speak, just
Yeah.
listen,
He
just
was,
listen.
matching his watches.
Yeah,
He
he's
didn't
like,
look like Depeche. Because
I didn't-
Depeche talks shit all the time, but
You've noticed,
you look
right?
at the guy, you wouldn't know that that's the guy who talks smack.
Dude,
But-
yeah, he just got fucking nervous and quiet. It was funny.
Everybody.
but he does look like a
person.
troll.
He's a massive troll in the comments. I think Tim knows for sure, but he talks a lot in the chats and leaves nasty comments.
But
Yeah, I know that guy.
nothing live, huh? Interesting.
Jonathan, hey crew,
Enjoy.
I am on vacation and the wife is sleeping in the hotel room. Can't join, but maybe here in some days from Switzerland.
nice.
Wow.
Take care. Enjoy your vacation,
Hey
Jonathan.
man, enjoy the vacation. Hello, Wings and Watches.
Wings and
How you
Watches.
doing,
Hey,
man?
buddy.
What's going on, buddy?
Bar.
How you guys doing?
Hey.
Good.
How was
yourself?
the flight? How was the flight?
It was great. A little turbulent, and yeah, my phone crapped out. So it's been a bit of a long day.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That would suck.
damn. When is the video? We have to smash it together, right? You have everything.
Everything's ready to go. Just gotta put the final touches on one portion, and then we'll be able to slice it all together.
Very cool. Very cool. Maybe tomorrow, Stefano as well.
Yeah.
You have some watches.
Yeah, I finished my Omega taping.
Wait, what are we
okay.
doing? What's the review? Oh, wait, maybe it's a surprise, right?
Surprise.
No,
yes.
Omega Seamaster 300 new James Bond I did today.
Oh, the titanium bond, nice.
Yeah. And tomorrow I'm hooking up
Tough
with
act
Wings
to
and
follow,
Watches,
Biz.
1 o'clock in
Biz video.
Kingston.
Yep.
Did JJSW sell that one too? No, I'm just kidding.
Where do you
Guys,
go
we
to
got a
buy
sig
your
counter? What's the
Top
sig
Gun
counter
watches?
at?
JJSW.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. I'm out. Got to bounce. Thanks,
Take care,
guys.
Perth.
All right, Perth.
All right, Perth.
Later,
Thank
Perth.
you.
Later.
Good for Perth getting a Batman. That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
You know, Perth is the only guy that Archie hates more than you and Tim.
Yeah, he was messing.
Well, what about me? Doesn't he hate me?
No, you and Tim.
Okay.
Marco and Tim. You're not
I don't know
hated
why
as
he
much
turned
as
so
Perth.
nasty with me, but I mean, it is what it is.
I said your name and I almost got banned also.
Watch talk.
We don't mention his name. We don't mention it. Those are names we don't speak about. I'm like, okay.
Hey,
What's up,
turn
Mo?
it
What's
up.
up,
So you're a
Fighter?
Mo.
Come on, Mo.
buddy?
Yo, Mo.
Hey, welcome to the stream, the chill, the
Stand-up
late
guy.
night.
Now let me ask, Ali, how did you get onto the Parmigiani? Because it's not a watch most people become interested in.
So I was talking to somebody about the Gen 2 Vacheron Overseas,
Yeah.
and I was negotiating a price if I wanted to do that, which I'm not at all sure I wanted to do. And they brought up that they have one of these as well.
Only
And
one?
I think they had one of each of the limited edition black dial version that you really like,
okay.
and they had the white dial version. And they mentioned that it might interest me. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, it's like because it reminds me of the Vacheron, right? And I had heard other people talk about it well in the past, including Roman. Roman put out a video on the brand specifically, right? So I had heard people talk about it, but I had never seen one. So I'm going to see one in person on Tuesday, or two in person on Tuesday. Take care, Ari.
Ari, take care.
Ari.
So I'm going to see it in person, and then I'll continue mulling it over. But the price that he stated was, I think, just really solid. Like it starts making it an interesting conversation, because at 15K it's not an interesting conversation to me.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
ask him also?
you know
I
what?
just found one for 15 Canadian.
No,
21.
that's cheap.
Box. Yeah, Canadian.
15,000 Canadian. That's cheap.
Actually, let me double
That's
check.
12,000 US.
Actually,
So-
it's US. It's US.
Because I can't
So-
see anybody giving
So-
Ali or anybody more than 35% off.
Someone mentioned service cost. Did we ever find out what that was for that particular model, or no?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Parmigiani is not going to be cheap because it has to only go back to them.
Right, but I'm talking. Are we talking like what a fraction of the cost, or is it a good size?
It'll
chunk?
probably be as high as AP's service prices, which is like 2.5, 3
yeah,
grand.
chronographs are always pretty expensive, but I don't know.
And it's a
I don't
chronograph
see
and
that
annual
on
calendar,
the
so you can expect to.
Ooh,
And it's an annual calendar, so yeah.
that's complex. Okay,
That's interesting. Do you guys know what the servicing cost is on a Speedmaster? That's got to be expensive, right?
$750, $800.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Not too bad actually.
Very
No.
reasonable.
Yeah, it's very reasonable.
it's not bad.
But 35% off brand new from a dealer, that's not bad, Ali.
It's actually, and I'm going to see it on Tuesday. What he's offering is closer to like 45% off. So
But in a
What?
6-piece collection, it's kind of hard to justify. No.
that's the thing. In a 6-piece collection, it's really hard to justify.
Yeah,
Um,
I would.
Oh,
But
that's-
did we work out what
that's
the
true.
6 pieces will be? Ollie?
Especially
Have
because
we
you have
worked on it?
Vacheron that looks so similar to it.
not yet. So one of the other reasons I'm looking at either the Vacheron, because I have another Vacheron that I bought, right? It's done. So I don't want the 2 Vacherons. I'm only going to have the 2 APs because that open work is my ultimate grail, right? But the I want a Panda dial, and the Parmigiani checks 2 boxes, an annual calendar and a Panda dial, right?
It can be like you're only complicated, from a
Yeah, so anyway,
like a complicated watch. From
somebody bring up some other watches, right? Because that one, we've talked about that for a long
Okay.
time. There's a lot of interesting watches out there.
I got a question.
Wait,
Are you
what?
one of those guys that's like one brand at a time, or like you'd like to have one of every brand?
So I've been scaling my collection back to one brand and one dial color, and on early this week I decided that I'm going to get down to 6 watches, period.
Ooh, I like that.
And I want primarily black and white because it matches anything I wear at any given point for business or casual.
Yeah.
And one of the things that actually bothers me, like legitimately bugs me, is that I can't wear all my watches. So
Very true.
I want to get down to the point where I'm touching every watch every week, period.
Right.
That's awesome.
Because right now I swap watches like 2 or 3 times a day, and I'm just that OCD. I have to wear my watches.
That's amazing.
Let's talk about this Moritz Grossmann for a couple of minutes. I know it's probably not worth talking about it, but
What?
this is some-
Say that again.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm just joking. I was
That watch is limited to like 12 pieces, I think, in the world. That's it.
actually. Well, let me see.
Listen, it's not my favorite watch. I got to be totally honest.
No, but still, I mean, it's not garbage.
If you want to pull up something nice,
It's 25 pieces. 25.
we'll pull up something nice from.
Is that the Heritage? The Heritage I know is limited to 12.
That's the no. This is the new one, center seconds, because the Moritz Grossmann. The guy back in the days, he patented the small seconds. That was his patented thing, and this is the first time that they made a
He
central
didn't
second.
put it in.
Yeah, it's the first one to celebrate his birthday or something.
If you
But-
pull up the Blue Dial Heritage, that only 12 pieces in the world, you'll see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull it up right after this one. So I just wanted to show, because I was looking at this, and for the first time I saw something I saw a complication that I could really appreciate, and I understood why Marco was
It's cool,
raves
huh?
about these watches. So the
side
crazy,
crown? It's
yes.
amazing.
So
It's
what this
awesome.
one does,
So-
look at this. So what happens is when you when you pull out the crown, right, it hacks the seconds. But then you set your time, and then you have to click that small pusher to start the seconds. So you can set it to the exact second, right?
And you know what the point is of that, right?
I guess so that you actually set the watch to
GMT
perfection.
time.
No, so the point, Tim hit the nail on the head. The whole point of it was for practicality's purpose, right? Because when you would push the crown in, it might move the hand up or down, right?
Yep.
So with that, you just push that button, and nothing's gonna get fiked with. You get perfect, accurate, on the money kind of time reading every single time you try to set it.
Exactly.
So it's super
So they're
fast.
good watches, right, Marco?
Amazing. You wanna
Even
pull
though
up
they're
the-
not for you, let's say.
They're known for two things. So if you pull up a picture of their dial, for example.
There we go. Oh, yes.
So they're known for their hands. They extensively polish and finish their hands. Like I'm talking like probably the best in the industry. They're extremely thin.
Wow.
Super well polished.
Needles.
That's one thing they're very, very well known for. And they'll do hand blue. And there's another thing that they'll do is that they'll brown the watches. So they're heat treated in the same way that a blued steel hand would.
Right.
But it's heat treated to turn brown, which is pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
look how thin it is, like a pin, like a needle.
It's deadly thin. That's what they're known for. They're thin hands.
I like
the other is their movement.
I
you
love
wanna
also
pull that
the
up
shape
after.
of these. Oh my! Look at the beveling on the hand.
Wow, and the polish.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The attention to detail in the hands for Moritz Grossmann is probably the best in the industry.
Is it very expensive, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like 25. It's not. It's actually not too great, but I think I don't know how rare these are. It's put to be very collectible.
So,
and
the
what I really
awesome
like,
thing about
so this has
this
got like
is-
that Longa and Soon. Look,
Right.
this is a German brand.
That's just gorgeous.
No,
So, but Longa
talking
will
about
use
a
known as
under the radar watch.
Yes.
This is a 2/3 plate. It's a little different. So it's the same idea, right? It's still very German, but it's a 2/3 plate instead of being a 3/4 plate. So you get a little bit more of the movement. You see the kind of escapement ticking away. So you get to see a little bit more.
Or you get hand carving on the
Right.
balance cut.
And they don't
Blue
use any
screws.
jewels, which is interesting. They use like I don't know what that material is, that white thing. I forget what it is, but very interesting brand.
What do they use in here? Is that like a?
I don't know what it is. I forget, but it's a special thing that only or
they don't use a
one of the
ruby.
few who use this instead of
Yeah.
jewels.
Beautiful. Let me just read these two super chats we got. Cool Chris Cali, $5. What's the average age of everyone's collection? I've been collecting over the years, but started with more mature pieces only recently.
Oh, the average age, like how old those pieces are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
have 5
actually.
pieces, and I get I got 1 piece every year. So
Mine's
5
about
years.
a year old, less than a year old.
Well, no.
With my
The
watches.
average would be 2.5 years, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah.
I have a couple.
Tim, you
of
gotta add
watches.
them. You gotta add all the years. So
And
it's
divide
5
by
plus
5.
4 plus 2
Yeah.
plus
2.5 would be average.
Yeah, and then you have to consider people that like me, that picked up 20-year-old watches recently. It's just kind of
Yeah, and I have my, I have my uncle and my father's watches, which aren't going to be part of the paring down, right? They're not part of the 6 core, but
Yeah.
they're from 63, 64, all the way till the early 70s.
yeah. See,
Right,
that's
so-
old.
Yeah.
Old.
Mine is 5 months.
5 months. But
That's interesting.
quickly, I mean, that's the thing a lot of people don't know about JJ's. His collections, he started collecting like 1 year ago.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fast.
crazy.
It's fast.
Crazy. And he's
I've got like a Victorinox watch from the 90s that's my personal watch. It's not bought secondhand. I still have it. It's one of the first watches I got.
Wow.
Swiss Army.
Mine is 5 years.
Oh,
The
you know what?
Because the
Well,
PAM is from
This watch-
2008.
I think
Yeah.
this watch is older than Marco. Hold on.
Actually, I mean, my first watch was 6 years ago. That was the Carrera, but I gave it away as a gift, so that doesn't count. DC and
Yeah.
LB, great discussion, and the panel, guys. Upvote, please. Guys, please hit the upvote button. Let's get over the 100 upvotes threshold. I would really appreciate it. Oh, here we go.
I got it 93.
Victor
Nice.
now.
Nice.
It still ticks away.
Yeah, I just
Is
need to
that
replace.
is that
I need to
Marlboro?
replace the
Is that a Marlboro Miles
Ne-
watch?
ne-
just
negative,
about
negative. Absolutely not.
But you know they had that
Yeah,
one, right?
I recall. Yeah, that's why.
Yes.
I
No.
can't believe it's the fun. Actually, I know someone who has the Marlboro.
So do I.
Yeah.
I even know somebody who has the freaking pool table.
What are you? What cigarettes are you smoking?
Marble.
There we go.
Marlboro
That's
Miles.
so funny. You're menthol. Oh.
Oh my god.
I had T-shirts. I had duffel bags I gave away. I even had Den Post boots.
Oh, he means how long has everyone been collecting?
Oh,
Since,
6
like,
years for me.
well.
dude, since like I
But
was,
does
in
the
the
first
fifth grade, I
watch
think.
you ever got count?
yeah, that's
No.
what I'm saying. It's like
Serious watch. Serious.
Yeah.
Like luxury.
My
So
I guess
then
the
it had to
watch is
be
in your collection.
I bought. Okay, so I got. So this if Hamilton counts, right? I bought a chrono, an X-Wind crosswind khaki chrono back in 2011.
So
So,
does it matter?
It was
if
my
you bought
first
it?
Father's Day. I bought it.
Oh
let's put
no,
everybody
does
by
it matter
age.
if you
Let's
bought
put-
it used?
I did
Or
not
does it
buy
matter
it.
if you
I
bought
bought
it
I
new?
bought it from Joma Shop.
So how many
No,
years
I
ago?
mean the
Oh.
question. Does it
Count,
matter if
gotcha.
you bought it
Chris,
used?
Chris.
No, it doesn't. It's when did you buy your first piece? How many years ago? And it's kind of like doesn't have to be your like it only counts if you sold it and put the money into a new piece. It's you get to keep-
1979.
So it's probably we'll put Stefano first. He
Yeah,
got the-
Mine.
79.
I did the first one I bought, that I bought for myself was the GoldenEye. We're talking 95,
Ooh,
um,
okay, 95.
and I
Right.
bought Omegas, exclusively Omegas,
Hmm.
because I wasn't into watches. Like the Omega itself, just the design, that series.
Yeah.
I bought exclusively Omegas for a solid 10 years before I started branching out to other watches. But mine was 95.
95.
First
Okay.
one I bought myself.
Who's been? I think
79.
then we're probably gonna have quicker than draw.
Maybe.
Think.
I don't know.
Wait.
Horology might. I don't know. I'm not 100%.
Shot in the dark. When did you start collecting?
Well, let's see. I had a watch given to me when I was really young. I've still got it.
And when was that?
I could have been much more than 4.
More than 4.
Now you're gonna expose your age,
Okay,
Sean.
let's,
I wouldn't say how
yeah,
long.
no.
And
No,
when,
it's
Since the
okay.
Mickey Mouse watch, man.
Yeah.
It all started with the Mickey Mouse watch with me.
wow.
Yeah. From the 70s. Yeah.
Then
With the light blue watch band on it. You remember that, Stefano?
Yes, sir.
The manual line.
Yep.
JJ
Ooh.
wants the Lemink. The Lemink. He wants the
We're
Lemink.
gonna have to
already-
drop someone. We got seniority.
And then
Uh,
the first real watch that I bought for myself was when I went into junior high. And that was a Timex.
Tim, I'm gonna
Iron Man.
bug out for JJ.
I can jump back.
I've been here from the beginning. I was the first person, so I'm gonna jump off for JJ, guys. I'll be in the background.
Ali's too kind. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
So,
then
yeah.
my
So that's
first
I got my start, y'all.
Nice.
my first watch then, if we're including like the ones that we got, would be like a Seiko from I think it was like 2013, 2012 for my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
That Rolex was the only watch
It's
I
gotta
ever
be what
bought.
you bought. You gotta have bought the watch. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that Rolex from 5 months ago was the only watch I ever bought
Alright,
for
then you're at the last end. Rolex, actually. Rolex, when did you start collecting?
I bought my first luxury watch was a Speedmaster that I bought in 2016.
2000.
No, it doesn't. He didn't say luxury. He said the first watch ever. Any
First
watch.
watch
like-
ever. I
Well,
couldn't-
no. Let's do before
Yeah, I
Speedmaster.
don't count that because I bought my first watch at like
And you said
14 and
2016.
2016 was when I bought
What
my
month? What month?
May probably.
Hey
Okay,
Tim,
I think I'm just a couple of months earlier than you because I bought it in February.
Yeah.
Yes, JJ.
No, I was gonna say I don't want Ali to leave the stream, man. He could come back on. I just came in to say what's up. I'll watch in the crowd. It's cool.
No. Maybe you got some news. Can you tell us some news? How's it going?
Oh no, I have no news. I just got home. I saw you guys were still going.
Hey, we're
let me
trying
jump
to
on.
we're
Just
trying
hang
to
out.
orient ourselves in
Hang
our
out.
age of our collection. Horology. When did you get your first watch?
I couldn't tell you the time frame, but when I was a kid, obviously. And then I remember buying like.
Okay, let's rephrase
remember
it.
those
It's when did you
stretchy-
start collecting? When did you start collecting watches?
Yeah, I think that's the better question. When
Yeah.
you start
I like. It wasn't like a big horological thing, but I had this phase where I was really into tool watches, but like the Sunto things that like had altimeters built into them and stuff like that. I mean, I know there's no collecting and there's no collector's value in that, but I was just obsessed with the thought of having an altimeter on your wrist. I just thought that was the coolest thing. And my brother is a retired special forces pilot, and he wore. I remember buying that particular watch with him on base, and he's like, "Yeah, well, they give me all this crap, And he wore the same watch that I bought in the base exchange with him, in missions, real deal stuff. And I know that that's not from a timepiece sort of thing, but I just went through this stage where I just love that shit because I'm a big geek at heart, and I just thought it was so cool to have that on your wrist. Now G-Shock does it for $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the time, that was like a huge thing. And, but then like the serious collecting, I mean, like I've always loved watches. I've always loved watches.
Super chat.
Ali Reza, $5.55. Thank you everyone for your feedback on the Parmigiani Reggiani. JJ fanboy right here.
Ali's too kind, too kind. No, I feel bad, man. Ali's very active in the chat. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in here. Guys, if you're gonna, here's a little kind word to you. If you're gonna take up space, at least be active.
Let's drop some people.
Otherwise, just watch the show if you're not gonna talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Get on
OVO,
with it, Mr.
make some
GMT.
room for Mr. G.
Nobody in particular. Just general statement.
You want someone active? I'll be active. How you doing?
Can we just wrap up the Moritz Grossmann talk? I just want to pull this up if you don't
There we
mind.
go. Yes.
Yeah, so this is
Gorgeous.
This is my favorite from them, and I'll explain to you why. First of all, it's just the hands. Look at how thin these hands are.
Is that brown? It looks like purplish brown.
No, they're blue. They're blue, but it's like a purplish blue.
Yeah, purplish. Wow, man. Look how
But the
thin they are.
the showstopper is actually the movement. This is called the hematic.
Oh.
So it's the first time.
It looks like a
so
break.
Abraham, I'll give you a little context. Abraham Louis Breguet, we're going back 300 years, right? He invented this automatic system which had a hammer and a gong system, right? Like this, like you see here, right? So that whole big, not the hammer. The hammer doesn't actually move. It's the whole thing surrounding it, right? That cage that will actually pivot back and forth.
The egg.
So
right.
That was invented 300 years ago, right? Nobody had been able to do it until Michel Parmigiani, funny enough, did it in a pocket watch maybe 20 years ago, roughly.
Damn.
And then ultimately, this is the first time this is ever featured in a wristwatch. So yes, the hematic from Moritz Grossmann.
It's got to be very delicate.
Out of this world.
Hop on, cars.
It looks
It's
pretty
actually
delicate.
it's actually not that you don't have to be that delicate with it supposedly.
So yeah, so this is like, but Breguet took that idea from someone, right? He saw it somewhere.
he didn't.
It wasn't like fully functional.
No, it was a purely his invention, Tim. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because he was in Switzerland, like during the the Civil War in France. He fled to Switzerland, and that's where he kind of got the idea, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting your info from, Tim.
This is look, this is
We
just
got.
some stuff.
It's
Because he
funny.
did spend time in Switzerland.
Marco's giving us info, and then we're
mean,
talking
I'm
to
just
Tim, and
asking.
and he's adding things to it. to
So
make it more
can you bring up the reggae what's it called, would be like reggae movement, like the pendulum. Oh no, it's called automatic. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Parmigiani.
Yeah,
This is a Breguet. That's the one done by Parmigiani, but this is his.
All right. It's very pretty, eh? It's a very pretty movement.
There you go.
So a little different. A little different. Only a little.
Automatic. The first automatic.
It's not the first automatic. It's just a different type of automatic.
Well, no, this is. Oh yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah, so he created the first serial produced automatic, but that was actually, forget his first name, but it's Parallet. Parallet is his name.
Perlet.
Yeah, Parallet is the man.
He's the one that they're the ones that do the turbine watch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made the first automatic watch, but Breguet kind of made it in a way that it could be kind of serially made, because Parallet's system was pretty shit.
Mass produced without like just massive regulation. Oh no, it was actually Tourbillon.
Who's getting a pocket watch? Somebody getting a pocket watch? What's going on?
No, we're
looking at
just
some on
talking
eBay,
about
like one of those Hamilton Railroad ones. But
The funny thing is, I've got a.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The funny thing is, I've got a pocket watch, right? But the pocket watch it's not old. It's not even an automatic or anything. It's nothing really special, but it's special to me because my wife knew that I loved, when I first met her, I loved watches, right? So she went out and bought me this pocket watch designed, and it's a fashion brand, unfortunately, but I still keep it because my wife bought it for me. Comes with this beautiful pouch and stuff. It's called the brand. You've probably never heard of the brand, but it's made by a fashion designer called Boyd London at the time. And it was only that fashion brand was just in and out. You know what I mean? How you get those fashion brands that come in and out and just disappear. But I've still got it because of the reason was that was the very first gift my wife ever bought me 25 years ago. Sort of
Is
thing.
it like ETA movement or what?
No, it's just a quartz. It's just a quartz.
Oh, it's a quartz.
It's not. It's nothing special, but it's a pocket watch. It looks really nice, and maybe I should just show it on the. Yes,
You
that's
should
why
show
I
it to us.
Oh,
I should. I can. Yeah, I've still got it. I've got it in the box and everything still. So
You know what
it's
I'd
really
like to
nice.
see make a pocket watch? I'd like to see Nomos make a pocket watch, like a modern interpretation. I don't know, I just think it would be interesting.
Yeah, but I have got
Parlay.
something to. I have got something to show today that I received the other day from a dear friend of mine that I've just met, and I'd like to do a little unboxing.
Let's see.
On Stefano. Stefano, my friend, thank you very much.
What's the sig count over there, Stefan?
The what?
Sig
Oh,
count.
the number 6.
Number 6. Okay.
Oh man.
There it is.
Oh, look at that.
Ta-da.
Wow.
Ta-da. He gave me this for my son. My son's going to be wearing this. My son's over the moon about it. He comes with the extra rubber band, and it's a Casio. The rubber.
That's so.
Comes with all the.
It's modded, but you have the original.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's modded. It's really nice. Comes with a booklet, which.
Wait, can you show it to us? Show it to us.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting
Okay,
there.
sorry.
Patience, Bob.
Comes
Don't
with a card
forget,
as well.
I'm a Gen Y, right? We like things instant. You know?
Instant
Z,
gratification.
Instant gratification.
And this is the actual the inner
Chips
box.
and extra large soda.
You need a telescope to read that manual.
Oh, by the
That's
way,
right,
Mr.
yeah.
GMT, I'm
What's
going to
up?
be joining your son soon on Twitch. On Twitch in my off time. In the off time.
Oh, really? That'll be awesome.
What are you
love
going to
that.
be doing, Tim?
I'm going to be playing video games.
Oh my god.
My off
League
time.
of Legends.
Have
League
you
of
ever seen
Legends.
Facts.
Tim traded an 8-figure job painting doors.
There it
Oh, that
is.
looks really nice.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow.
It's upside down.
Oh,
There
I
it
like
is.
the orange
Oh,
strap too. Look
The
at that.
orange.
Holy
Man, your
Yeah.
son is going to be so happy.
Wait,
Oh, he's
Are you
already
saying
seen
that-
it. He's over the moon.
Stefano created this mod? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fucking legend.
That's God tier right there.
That looks like
This
a
is God tier, mate. God tier.
That looks
Dude, that
just like
looks
an AP.
amazing. Are you kidding?
It does.
You should keep that for
Yeah,
yourself.
man.
What are you thinking?
Yeah,
give
well,
it to your son. Keep it to your son. No.
yeah, no, I've already given it to my son. He said he's gonna wear it.
This is how you get the son into watches. You give him something cool.
But that was the whole thing that I spoke to Stefano. Like, he's not really into watches that much. He's got an Apple Watch, but this watch right here, I reckon he'll start wearing it and maybe get into watches and wear something else as well.
That's the gateway.
Yeah.
Sermon.
Yeah,
That Apple Watch. That Apple Watch is the gateway watch because now my wife's collection looks like this.
Ooh, wait a minute. Look at this.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
She got this today.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I told her if that was 36, I might think of
You'd be
borrowing
wearing it.
I'd be like, hey, can I borrow that? Because if Tim can wear 36, no, I'm just kidding.
I can wear. Yeah, no, that's a perfect
Cotton
man
candy
size.
pink. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's
Is that 31?
It's 31.
31?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
It's 31. Yeah. She got it today.
That's
Pretty
beautiful,
sweet.
man.
Yeah, so the third spot, yeah, exactly. The third spot is going to have a Lady-Datejust with a fluted, but when she turns a certain age, we're
She's
just
a
gonna
Rolex
wait
lady
a
all the
few
way.
more.
No
Yeah.
Cartier,
We need to upgrade. We need to upgrade this watch roll though eventually. I
Why?
think.
It's nice.
Where's it from?
It's-
It looks great.
It looks nice.
It's a Mirage.
quicker.
It's the
It looks
ladies.
very nice, man.
Yeah, it's Mirage. It's the
It's
ladies
like
one.
Chanel ladylike. What's
Yes.
nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that?
it looks great.
Yeah, it's plastic.
Check this out. The watch veteran's asking us. He has a Walkman pocket watch. Supposedly they're made by Breitling. Is that true?
Yes,
What?
Wackman, not
Wackman.
Walkman. Wack.
Oh,
Walkman was Sony player.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
player.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was thinking.
Wackman.
Whack.
All the
I
older
love
people
my
like
couple
that.
years now.
All
When
the
you went out for
older
drinks
people
the
were
other night,
twitching.
you were a whack man, remember?
Yeah, he was. He got run over by a bike.
By the way, I forgot.
I've also got something else to unbox, but I need Captain to be on.
Ah.
Ooh, ooh.
Because
Wow.
Captain has sent me
By
something.
the way,
and
Quicker's wife knows how to set the time.
That's right.
I told her she should keep an eye on it because Rolex QC's been weird lately.
You know, my wife doesn't know how to set the time on her Yacht-Master. I have to, like, every 2 months, she asks me to adjust, like, because it would be a minute ahead or a minute. And
Well,
the
the
date-
thing is with you, Tim. You know how to set the time, but you don't, right?
Yes.
No, he
I gotta
made
say,
a
that's
video
pretty
on how to set the time on the Explorer 2, but he hasn't watched his own video to be able to do it.
I made it so that if I forget how to do it,
Yes,
I can
yes.
reference it.
Yes.
Think about that statement, guys. Rolex QC's been a little weird lately. That we have to make sure that our 80 purchased Rolex watches keep in proper time. That's kind of
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Perth was here the other day. He said he had an
The
experience.
watch was banged. It was dinged,
Yeah, it was,
right?
it was dinged up. It wasn't his.
Yeah.
Somebody else. He was picking up their James.
And the guy
Cameron
was pissed off. Been waiting forever for it. James
Great.
Cameron, actually.
Now I gotta
He
inspect my
also
watch.
said you could swap out Daytona dials for meteorite dials. So I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He did say
Gotta
that.
inspect
And
my watch now,
if you
guys.
wake up, shake your head. It's in a dream.
Just put it on a time grapher, or I told her just hack the seconds on it to your Apple to the iPhone, and then check it tomorrow and see how much it's lost over 24 hours. That's it.
Yeah, what is a doable amount of, or at least an acceptable
Plus or-
amount of time?
Plus or
Would
minus
I-
2.
My-
Plus or minus
minus
2
2.
seconds.
My sub is about 3. It's 3 seconds
Oh,
slow.
take it back. Take it back.
No way.
Do you have a
Is it brand new or?
I when I bought it brand new, it was doing 3 seconds. It's still
Yeah,
3
it's
seconds
defective.
Oh.
Take it back.
slow. No way, dude.
I mean, it's not
It's a
within.
joke, brother.
It's not within their standard of 2 plus or minus, but
I'm
it's
okay
up
with
to you.
3. That's not
Yeah,
an issue
3's.
for me.
I don't think 3's.
But
Who
the
has a
Datejust-
tomographer? I know the Wizard probably has a dozen
What?
of them, but a tomographer.
Oh, it's
Oh,
on
I have-
paper, yeah.
I have a full
Beat
set. Yeah.
oscillator
graphic.
thingy,
I have
yeah.
everything.
Do you think it's worth,
Demagnetizers,
you think it's worth
timers.
having one? I mean, I would be obsessed with it.
Not unless you're in the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would be obsessed with it. You know, I'd be like, oh, check. Oh, it's plus 2 seconds today, and it was minus 4 yesterday. Or
Yeah. If you're highly anal retentive, I don't recommend
Don't get
getting
one.
one. Unless you own a business that you need one. In the
the-
business.
The Hodinkee app has like at the top here an atomic clock. And
Yeah.
you could like set it off of that, which is what
You
I
don't need Hodinkee. You can just go
You can
atomicclock.com
do it.
and that's
But
it.
this is it's so easy. When it gets to 12, it like starts to ding, which is nice.
I just got an idea for an app. Check this out, guys.
It's gonna be Houdinki's exact idea.
Yeah.
No. Completely. No.
I'm gonna do a watch blog about watches, and then I'm gonna do videos called Talking Watches.
All of you guys are wrong. All of you are wrong. Everyone is wrong. Check this out. This is $1 million idea. Maybe not $1 million.
He's gonna make an atomic.
Don't share it.
Any more guesses? What do you think my idea is? Breakthrough technology. Okay, so you know how iPhone, it has that the scanner thing, so you can tell, you can measure how wide stuff is, right?
I call it the spring drive.
So, I'm really lazy. I don't want to look at the phone and then synchronize it with my watch, hack it, and then I have to, like, at the same time do 2 clicks. It's too crazy. Why not just point the camera, and the camera reads your time by itself, and then the next day you scan your phone, your watch again, and it tells you the discrepancy. Why not that? That's it.
How's it gonna read a mechanical movement? It's not digital. It doesn't have a computer
because
chip.
it can tell the scan. You know how you could do that? There are these like face. Have you
Face recognition.
Yeah, face recognition. So it can recognize the hands of the watch. It can tell everything. Somebody just needs to make the app, and you just point it at your watch. It reads it, how with the time, how fast it's going, and then the next day you do the same thing again, and it compares it to the day before. It should just do everything for you. You know what I mean? It should be moron proof. Like me, I need something. That's a good idea. There you go. Everyone.
So wait a second. Out of all this, I've just realized your point is that you're trying to say that you're a moron.
No, my point is that it would make it really easy, because because what it can do, right? So you point the camera on the watch, it reads it and it synchronizes it with the watch in the iPhone, because iPhone it's connected to the grid.
Yeah.
And then the next day you repeat the process, and it takes the 2 readings and compares them.
It sounds like a scheme, like the Theranos 1 drop of blood will tell you if you have cancer or not.
But it can do that.
Sounds something like that.
No, Stefano, the phone already can do that, because you can use it to like.
But there are many factors. What if you stop wearing the watch and the reserve is almost down to 0?
Well, I think you can, like, the camera should be able, like, you just.
The camera can't read the power reserve in the mechanism.
No, but it can read how quickly the hand is moving, and
and that app is going to measure the elapsed time in 24 hours.
Well, no, you come back the next day.
Yeah, 24
it's impossible.
hours.
You'd have to take the picture at exactly 24
Yeah.
hours.
No, you don't take a picture or anything. It's a video. It takes a video,
Gotcha.
and it analyzes how quickly.
All right.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
Yes.
I'm a moron because I'm very confused at the moment.
No.
Yeah, you lost me.
Not you.
I had some
Not you.
interruption. So you use AI to recognize the.
You use the
time.
camera on the phone to recognize what time the watch is at, how fast it's going, and record some kind of position. And then
because all the time grapher does is like measure it listens, right? There's like a little tiny microphone in the time grapher.
It can also listen because there's a microphone, so you can video and
That's
well, yeah.
They make an app already for a tomographer, like a poor man's tomographer app. I don't know how it works.
Oh,
because it's like a $500 thing, right? So it's not like.
No, I think you can get one for a couple $100.
I mean, look. At the end of the day,
it's like 300 maybe. I don't know.
What he's saying is not really that hard. You take a screen, you basically scan it like a QR, like a QC code, whatever, and it sees what time it is, and it matches up to that time.
Yep.
If it's off, it'll figure out the difference of being off. Then when you do it again the next day, it'll figure out the difference. It's off again and tell you if it's plus or minus. It's really not that hard. He's just not explaining it that hard.
I'm just trying to explain it in a really convoluted way, so only the really smart people get it. And that way,
convoluted.
Really confused,
what are all these words?
I just like to tease him. It's actually not a bad idea. It's
a
good for
great
someone
idea.
who doesn't want to buy a machine.
It's trademark. Trademarked timwrite.com.
I don't believe that's how trademarks
You want
work,
the
but okay.
licensing
Yeah, they don't work
rights?
that way.
Contact
Absolutely
me.
not.
This idea was
I mean-
invented on this live stream here. If anyone
It's
goes out of there,
recorded.
I'm gonna come
It's
with
recorded.
lawyers.
Yo, I mean, Perth's using your intro music already. It's like,
Oh,
it's out of control.
Jungaloo says, Tim, you're talking about the LiDAR scan. Yeah, the newest iPhone. So mine doesn't have it because I have the poor man's iPhone. But the
I've got an
newest,
old one
the
too.
12 Pro, it has a LiDAR. So it's like tiny
this
lasers.
one.
Yeah, it's like tiny lasers.
That's the 12X Pro.
Yes, that one it has a LiDAR. And LiDAR can actually tell which hands are moving and at which speeds because it shoots these lasers. And wherever the hand is going, it interferes with the laser. It's genius.
I opened his mouth, I searched
Who's there?
Yeah.
Who's
this
that?
one.
movements, and I got it.
Good night, Ellie.
Oh, it's Ali.
Oh,
Good night,
Oh,
Ali.
it's Ali.
Good night.
Ali,
Good night.
man.
No, that's
What?
No,
What's going
he said good night in the chat.
on? Oh, good night, Ali.
Good night, Ali. I didn't get to talk to you, but
no
good night, bro.
endless time. Fridge trademark Tim. By the way, electronic fridge has been trademarked. Not really,
Has it?
but
Oh.
if anybody is interested in creating their own digital refrigerator, I wouldn't mind taking a
I think-
kickback.
Yeah, I think
Oh
Perth's-
my god.
Wait a minute. Didn't someone create the electronic fridge before you, like a day before you? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
But what about the electronic fridge that opens up?
Yeah, but
Trademark.
when it opens up, like Archie opens up his top and it has Pride and Pinion inside hanging.
Yeah, but it was real refrigerator, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, but you could do it with the electronic one, with
Yeah.
the digital one, no?
Yeah, I could.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
already no. Actually, I had that idea before Archie put the ad. I just didn't tell him, but when he put the ad, I said, "Oh my god, I came up with this idea," and now
Nah.
you're gonna say that I'm stealing it from you.
You know, whatever
Wow.
idea you come up with now, it doesn't really matter. So it's all good. You
Yeah, it's
just
all
do it, and it's not gonna matter.
It's sink or swim now. I heard. Is that true?
Cinco,
Ken?
I don't know. It's Cinco.
And Archie said he took off one of you guys on the Gilligan Island thing and put that other guy, the plastic guy, on it.
Ooh.
I haven't seen it, so I don't
What's
know.
everybody wearing tonight, by the way, guys? What's everybody wearing?
Look at me.
Oh,
Explode
shit.
too, baby.
Oh shit!
God
I'm
tier.
wearing,
40 miller.
God
I'm
tier.
wearing nothing.
40 mil.
I'm wearing nothing because I
I'm
just
wearing
woke up.
nothing.
Yo.
Damn.
I got the roll nice and low.
What, how are you wearing two watches on a
Let's go.
roll? Seriously?
Both with.
I'm rolling up, boys.
You're rolling like a donut, I know.
You don't
Oh,
want.
is that the
you don't wanna see it.
TGV setup? Is
Oh,
that the TGV
that's an
setup?
iWatch.
Yeah, but I wear it inside
You
out.
double
'cause
you
I-
double wristing tonight?
I'm always
Oh.
double wristing. This is always keeping track of my heartbeat.
I think it's acceptable to have like a fitness watch on as a secondary watch. You don't look like
Sure,
that.
I'll let you know where you can get a Fitbit at 50 off. Don't worry.
I don't need
I
it.
like the Fitbits actually.
Also,
better.
I've had
I'm gonna wear.
Not you for horology.
You guys ever
I've had
seen
one.
the,
Crap, yeah.
the
Go
Urban
ahead, Tom.
Gentry videos where he has one
one?
watch
on my
on
desk.
the top
Right,
and then on
right.
the bottom of the nail?
Oh, I
of
think that's a
Casio?
pretty recent one. That was pretty rough. Yeah, I was like, I don't know why
Poor
you're
guy,
doing that, dude.
I've never
He's a
seen that
little,
before.
He's a little
Guys,
off.
it's off. Let me bring it up. Let me pull it
Marco,
up.
did you get the Casio yet? The clear one?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I got mine the other day. It's awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
Jellyfish.
But
Yeah,
I'm never
so,
gonna wear.
yeah.
When am I gonna wear this thing?
I wore it the other day.
What-
I wore it the other day, and I was getting a haircut, and the girl in the shop, I caught her like 3 times checking out the watch. I'm laughing. I'm like, this is the watch she's checking out. But I'm telling you that
It's the It's another community watch. I got the community.
Just wear it at
Yeah,
night
but-
because
No, but the thing is,
it'll
it stands-
turn yellow like UV rays.
Did you
turn
set the
yellow. It's
time?
weird.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
I
Okay.
gotta make a video about it. You
Oh,
gotta
okay.
I like it, man. I have it. I
was
like it.
clear G-Shock.
So do I.
I think I'm gonna sell my gray one now because I never wear the gray. I never wore the gray one. It's brand new. I ordered it, and I was like, "Oh, there's a good summer watch." But now that I have the clear one, that's the new summer watch.
JJ, did you get your Pride and Pinion cloth?
Yeah, I got
It'll
it
be
the
a
other
two
day. I
wrist
took a
Oh,
picture.
okay.
wanker. Wanna
I
be a
had
two
this
wrist
G-Shock,
watch.
this looking thing. It looks
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, a friend of mine gave me that one.
But clear.
Oh, clear.
But they don't
Oh.
make these anymore in clear.
I haven't used the cloth yet. What? It's good for everything, two tone, everything, or what?
Yeah.
Everything.
But it doesn't over polish it.
No, it doesn't.
No.
One
You
thing I'm
need
worried
brushes and machines to over polish it.
So I just wipe everything down with it. That's
Well, there's one of them like polishes, and the other one coats it.
Oh,
I think the gray one is to rub, and the white one is to polish. I don't remember. I haven't used mine yet.
I need a tutorial.
I'll tell
They
you.
don't remove
Okay.
the satin
Tutorial.
finish. That's my real. Do they remove like the satin finish?
No.
That's the one thing I'm worried about.
No.
Because you know
No,
some
it
cloths, if
won't.
they remove scratches, they will remove the satin finish. You know what I mean?
No, this doesn't damage it at all.
No, it
in
doesn't
any
do
way.
it. It's
So-
not gritty. It's
So
very
what does-
smooth.
What does it do?
It
It just
It
like
cleans
gives
the
it a
polish.
buff, a little clean, like as if instead of wiping with a towel, you wipe it with this soft material,
Do
and
get,
you
like,
won't
fingerprints
surface
off?
scratch it either.
So it takes like fingerprints off, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it. And you can wipe
Also-
the crystal with it as well? or-
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll coat it. I don't think there's coating on this thing.
All right.
The white
Now the
part
rules are-
is for cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got these particles that can get
Yeah.
into like hard to reach spots, and then the other.
And
one
the gray's
is
to
like-
polish, right?
Yeah. Do
Hey
not
JJ, man, you
use
need one of these. You need one of these shirts, bro.
We got that.
Whoa!
Oh, very cool.
Oh my god!
Oh, that is so cool, man.
Where'd you get
This-
that?
Something like that.
So
by the way.
okay, so I
I
was
can't see what
watching
it said. What does it say?
Roman's Gray Market.
Yeah.
Tim, make them bigger, man. Make them bigger.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it bigger again.
That's a Daytona.
Yeah, it's here, but what's the writing say on the top of the Daytona?
Yeah.
Since you're the Daytona guy.
Oh,
And I'm working, guys.
a cool
I'm in
shirt.
secret. I'm
Yeah,
working
thanks.
on t-shirt designs that's going to fulfill all of your dreams.
it's
boy.
gonna have a Daytona on the
can't.
back. It's gonna say Tim Wright.
Daytona by timwrite. It's
Ah,
where it says
it-
Rolex, it's gonna say timwrite.com, and
Yeah.
instead of Rolex crown, it's gonna have my face on it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, if
That's
I had,
trademark and copyright. You'll get sued.
Yeah, no.
You-
I
you
don't
know
know
what
how
you
these
should
guys
do?
got away with it, but
You should write community. That'd
not
be cool.
right. The community watch.
We,
The
Tim, your
community
wife is
watch.
on. Tim, your wife said, "What time is it? I'm watching this. This is break time." She said.
ooh,
Oh.
30. Okay, we're just gonna go for another 35 minutes maybe tops.
Tell her you're making money, Tim. Put your
Yeah,
foot
this is a
down.
job.
What's all that noise? What's the noise
Yeah, I
coming
don't
from?
know.
Who's the noise?
Sorry, it's probably me.
Oh,
It is
My
you.
apologies.
Oh, okay.
Usually it's
Mute
Mr.
him.
GMT.
Mute him.
I had to put a hat on because the glare coming off my head was.
What does it say? Is that AP?
Yeah, AP.
Yeah.
Nice.
AP, brother.
Yeah.
I got that from an event I went to. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Captain would love that hat.
Watch Veteran says, Tim, I bought a clear Casio for what? $87 on the military base here
nice. Good
in Puerto
score.
Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico is infested with that nasty disease called Invicta.
Tim, let me ask you a question. How was the follow-up to the drunk stream?
Ooh.
Headache.
Oh, that was funny.
Are
By
there
the way,
any,
you guys enjoyed
any
it?
super slaps involved or anything?
Well, she didn't talk to me for a whole day. Completely ignored it.
That girl
Completely-
wanted. Rich
ghosted-
wanted that girl. The girl wanted you. You wanted the cashier, and the cashier wanted her.
Wow.
It was quite an evening.
But,
That
by the
was
way,
classy.
I missed so many burns in the comments, man, because I was doing a live stream from the phone. Man, the comments are like microscopic. Sometimes
She didn't like when I said she looked like Matthew McConaughey. or Owen Wilson.
Jesus.
All right, all right,
She's
all
going,
right.
Who is Owen Wilson? Oh, I was dying. I was just being a dick. It was fun. Hey,
Man,
listen,
you were
3
so
o'clock in
funny.
the morning. You're lucky you get a. That was
Yeah,
me being
yeah.
nice.
Was rolling around in bed crying.
I was
with
actually
laughter.
shocked to see that you guys were awake. I'm going, what the hell is going on? These guys are all awake.
I tell you,
But
Rich
she's
was a nice
asleep.
guy. He was very horny though.
Yeah, it's very.
He was like, I thought he was gonna start humping a leg any minute.
Man, you and Ali Reza, my God. I was rewatching it today to go through the comments and read all the comments. Yo,
There was some good stuff, guys. If you didn't watch that, rewatch that. It's worth a watch.
you know,
It's
I'm so
one?
disappointed. I didn't see it. Marco kept telling me like, "Yo, wingman this thing, wingman, let's go."
There was no saving Rich. Marco's delusional. Rich was killing himself. He's telling her he's taking bags so he can pick up dog shit. I'm like, what is he talking about? Why would you say this? What did he
It's the worst time to be fucking frugal, and he's fucking telling her he's
get some free bags to pick up
like,
shit. Why are you telling a girl that?
He's bringing up the USSR, the girl's Russian. Like, what are you doing, dude?
The Stalin era. He's telling her about the Stalin era.
Right,
What's
like,
happening right now?
Rookie, like, come on, man. What are you doing?
The girl's drunk and hungry at 3 in the morning. Don't talk about the Stalin era. Just get a number and get out of there.
Yeah, that's pretty foolish to just go through.
I was pulling for Rich. I was
Trying to
pulling
find a
for
proper garbage bag, but
Thank you, MJT. Thank you.
That was that was the funniest thing ever, man. I was confused at the start, then I just went with it. It was that's hilarious.
Oh
my god!
I couldn't turn myself away. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? If I turn away, it's like that's it.
The script, man. Yo, I was so shocked also to see everyone join in to watch it. The twists and turns in that plot, it was just completely
And not only that, you made some super chats as well along the way.
Oh my god, that was a $200 night. It was crazy. MJT super chatted me at the end. JC, everyone just like, you know, they sent me off to go home on a good night. I was like, wow, that was
so
quality
funny.
Entertainment. That was.
Oh yeah, man. One of the funniest things I've ever seen you do. Put it that way.
So it was so stupid. I'm glad I had the battery life to do it. You know, because because my phone was fully charged, and then I used up 50% when I was with him in the bar. It was because I shot some videos and I sent them into the WhatsApp. Just, you know, trying to for those people who are in my WhatsApp group, you guys get more. And so I shot some video with, you know, and send it into WhatsApp. And then I thought, fuck, let's just start the live stream. Let's live stream this event. And then it just went completely spiraled out of control. We were just supposed to, he was going to take the train and leave. But I told him, yeah, let's just walk over there 3 blocks. And then you'll take that station. And then I was fired up the live stream, and then the whole thing just went crazy.
Yeah, it was the best. It was the best. Yeah, I loved it. And the perfect timing for me was it was quiet because I was working at the Speedway, the races where I was at. And it was actually that night it was dead. So it was perfect. When you came on, it was like gold. Perfect timing. I loved it.
Oh my god. This actually, look at the Fury comment. This is so good. Tim, you should have done a rewatch video with you reading the comments.
Oh, that's a great idea. I should do that.
So good.
That's a great idea.
Oh, my wife says it's psychosis. Never do it again. I'm gonna have to turn off the bell icon on my wife's.
What's that noise?
What is that? Who's that person talking in the background?
Well, it's definitely plus.
Is someone watching something or?
Who has somebody in the back?
Horology, is that you?
Oh, it's horology. He's got kids
Sorry, guys.
coming he's getting
No,
photobombed.
my wife went to
mute him, Tim.
My wife went to a party and got my daughter here, so she's
okay.
tasked with cleaning my office. I just had to put 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag because I sold one of my houses that was my normal kind of mainstay, and it's a nightmare. So, but anyway, I'll tell her to buzz off, or I'll mute myself.
No, it's all good, man.
So good. You can just mute your mic when something is happening like that.
I didn't realize that you could hear that with the the
you hear it quite loud.
Quite loud. It is quite.
At least I'm not sitting here eating Doritos or anything.
Taking over the show.
Normally Marco loses it.
Yeah,
just
I don't mind.
Oh, Tim's right. Look at that.
I think he's playing chess.
MGT says the fact she was after Jews. And look, got out of the shower was too good to be true. I know it was. Man, the moment she said...
She kept hitting on you, Tim. You know that, right? You were like so oblivious you didn't even catch it.
I don't know. I was so drunk. I was just like... I couldn't believe what was happening. Just like... This
Tim's wife. You have a faithful husband, man.
Right?
She was trying hard to get Tim to come home with her, but Tim wasn't having it.
Man.
Tim's a good boy. He's a good boy, Tim. And he just
I
knows how
still
to
don't
do the
understand how a Russian gets drunk, but that's just me.
Oh my god. It was... I couldn't believe. But... And then we're getting juice. I'm getting juice. I was just... I hope Archie's not watching this.
Oh, there's a new thing that he just posted, guys.
Why does he keep sending me stuff? I don't know what he's doing.
Just
going on?
ignore it. Just
Never to
ignore
be
it.
seen or heard from again.
Just now it came in.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. There's 129 people, 130 people that are hearing and seeing you right now. So I mean, I don't know. Some people live in a weird world.
Very weird.
Yeah,
Bizarro.
why does he keep using our image? Can't we just tell him to stop? Like, what the? Why does he keep using
free publicity?
You
It's
can
free
report it
advertising.
to YouTube.
Advertising. You know, now 1,000
It is
people
what it
gonna
is.
watch it. They will want to know what's happening to us, so they'll come to the live stream.
Yeah.
This
They'll be
is
like, oh,
free.
it's that Tim guy. Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you.
You should leave a comment. You should leave a comment in the.
This is
leave a
like
comment
4D
in the video.
chess.
Come to timwrite.com.
Yeah.
That's me in this video. Come to timwrite.com. Did you see in the chat today, like you can't write Tim Wright or Marco?
No.
What people were doing?
I said Marco's name, and he said that is a name when not to be spoken again.
Look in the chat. This is how they were writing Marco. NNARCOC. So it looks like Marco. And they were doing it with Tim too. It was like this.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you remember this?
He's
from
right.
Back in the
Look
day.
at Marty Evans, what he just typed.
There he is. He's in the house.
Huh?
AC3. He's in the
Paul
comment.
Pluter. No. That's a fake account.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a troll.
He doesn't have a channel called Paul Pluter.
JJ, were you there when he
That's
told him,
probably-
just be quiet,
No,
don't
that's
say
definitely
nothing,
him.
just listen, or else I'll take you off.
Who said that? I said that?
No, the guy who came
I
on
actually-
that looked like he was like, I don't know, somebody called him a troll.
Look, I gotta be honest. I really like
Depresh,
stream
whatever.
today.
Yeah.
The
Depeche
stream
Mode.
today was really good. Okay, like it was, you know, he had a good. It was a good stream. You guys talked watches. It was very good. I think like maybe it's better for like his health, because talking about us it's not good. I don't know.
I like talking about you.
No, he said, I don't wish them bad. He said, they helped me, I helped them, I don't wish them bad.
Yeah.
You know, but comes time when we separate ourselves.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
That's
Thank
not
you.
him. That's not Archie.
It says Paul Pluter.
Could be him. Why not?
That's his
Oh, I don't
second
know.
account.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is him. It might not be, but
Whatever.
Fury, Tim, your audience has spoken. You gotta do more of those vids where you're hammered.
Tell you, that was pretty funny, Tim. It
It was. It was.
That was probably
It
one of
was.
your best videos.
Yeah, go drunk. Yeah, go get drunk and then walk around New York and see what
Don't
happens.
you guys ever have those nights where they're not planned right, and you just go out and it's the best night, and then you plan a night and it turns to be shit?
Yeah,
Yep.
it has
That's
to
what
be
that's what
unplanned.
happened.
Yeah, it
The
has to be
unplanned-
unplanned, complete impromptu. That's why it worked. Everything just worked out perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
There's a story
perfect.
to it. There's beats. Boom, 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 boom.
So who wrote that script?
Ah.
Someone wrote that. Someone that was good must have read that script.
Yeah, it's the behind the scenes. It's the WhatsApp group. They collaborate. Then they send me the script, and I just read it.
You just bam,
Yeah.
do it.
They just tell me what to do. It's like, go there. This is where you're gonna turn things on. This is where you're gonna turn it off. I'm just like, you got it, guys. The WhatsApp group, man, those writers, they're freaking amazing.
Did they send you that drunk script, or was that?
Yeah.
Was that improv or?
It's all
Improv and ad lib.
You can't write stuff like that. A woman in the middle of the night going to get juice. Come on, come on. It's just the.
It's pretty cliche, right? I mean,
Yeah, it is. Quick, what are you drinking? Quicker.
I think I moved on to Talisker 10.
Oh, okay.
Talisker. Yeah, Perth Luxury. Shout out to the guy. He's the man.
like
Put
it.
us all on the Talisker.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Mighty
Where's
Evans,
Perth?
thank you.
Is he Rebel streaming still?
No,
Rebel
no. He was on
streaming.
here.
Oh
He
man,
just
he
had to
was
go.
streaming for a very
Yeah.
long time. He started Rebel stream at like 8 o'clock and then went into this one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do some of this day in life stuff. Day in life. Oh, I have a video. It's coming out. It's unboxing the PlayStation 5. It's just, whatever. I maybe somebody's gonna watch it. So I put out a video. Actually, the cool thing about this video is not even the PlayStation. You know what it is?
What is it?
Because you guys have not seen more of my place than this background. I've been pretty secretive. But in this unboxing, you get to see a little bit more of my living room.
Well, that's how KGB is,
Yeah.
Secretive. Very
Secretive,
secretive,
yeah.
como esta.
So I recommend, guys, if you want to see it just a little bit, a different angle to the situation. Watch the video. I'm going to try to... Roy B.
Is that a new piece unique, the PlayStation?
Oh, I was just talking to Roy a little while ago. He's making a good trade, an interesting trade.
Oh yeah?
Should put him on. Let's hear about it.
Marty Evans, he said that Archie deleted the comment. Yo, that's TGV level tactics.
Tristan. See, these kind of comments can make Archie, if he's listening, come up and tell you to fight off.
No.
He was very polite today. He was very polite.
Yeah, he's also bipolar,
Respect.
Stefano.
Respect.
So you have to take into account that he'll say one thing and completely do something else the next time, or say
Yeah,
something
true,
completely-
but today
It's
was
just
very kind,
whatever.
very-
Well,
Very polite live stream.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
That-
He
that's
said they
good.
helped me, I helped them.
Yeah.
Sometimes
watched
we
the
have
stream.
to,
I watched it.
go our
You're gonna
separate ways.
you're gonna get one side of me and one side of me only. The person that tells you straight up what's up, like right now. I'm never gonna tell you something one day that I'm completely opposite on the other day.
But that's not Archie.
Another day. Yeah, well, but that's not an excuse either. It's like
No,
I keep
I know,
hearing
but-
this. I keep hearing this BS that it is just the way he is, and it's like no. So if I'm not even gonna go with anybody else, but I'm just saying if somebody is the way they are and it's undesirable and it's
Yeah.
trash. Then you just kind of want to leave it alone and just move on, go to something else.
Yeah.
Just hang out.
100%.
Fury says, apologies for repeating myself, but Tim and
Not
Rich
making
gotta do
excuses for anybody.
a buddy cop movie.
That would be hilarious, man.
Yeah. Hopefully he drives. So one of you's got to drive the cop car, right?
Yeah.
Tim would take Uber cop. He goes to the crime scene in an Uber.
Follow
He doesn't
them.
Hurry.
Hold on.
Tim and Rich solving murders in New York. That'd be hilarious.
There's some
Rich would be scared to
Korean.
get beat up every corner. He's like, am I gonna get beat up? Am I gonna get beat up?
My wife is talking
I can't read
Korean
that.
to someone in the
I
chat.
can't read that. I'm
How do you type
copy
it?
and paste.
How do you type
Yeah.
the characters like that?
It's a
Keyboard.
command on the keyboard. You can have any international language.
Over there.
I don't know what they're saying.
I do it with Greek, so.
Roy, get on the stream, man. We need Roy on the stream. He's got a nice.
Yeah, come on.
I don't know if it's going to be.
Did he
today,
drop
but
the link?
He's got something special on the way. He's got something special on the way. That's all I'm going to say.
Tim, did you
He
drop
said
the
he
link?
tried, he tried the link, but it was
Oh.
download. I don't know what he's talking about. Download.
What? Let me do it again.
Just-
Are you sending him spam? So you sending like
Uh-oh. We got the whole Korean chat going now.
That's good. That's yeah, Alex is Korean. You're right.
You don't want me to give you some Korean words I know because you're going to get super slapped.
No, yeah.
All I know is your wife said team sucks.
Yeah, my brother used to date nothing but exclusively, but Korean girls for whatever reason. I mean, it was his thing.
Holy shit! There's quite a few Koreans in here.
It says Arch sucks, actually.
Ah, okay, interesting.
You can read Korean, JJ?
No, but Google can.
No. Google Translate.
Call me Bob. Call me Bob. Tim will divorce tomorrow. Oh, Alex wrote that.
Oh, that's so fun.
That's great.
Call me JJ Google.
JJ Google.
I speak Korean.
Oh my goodness! Remake of Red Heat with Tim playing the comic cop role instead of Arnold.
Oh no!
So I guess the other guy's the Belushi guy.
Belushi, yes. Jim Belushi. Jim
Belushi.
Jim Belushi. Is he still around? What's he doing these days?
Oh shoot! Has he done a movie? Last movie I remember he did was like Scrooged, which was a funny,
Oh yeah, don't forget to use Safari. That's the thing. If he's using,
He's saying the chat's full, Tim.
He's got to use Chrome.
No. We have space. We have one more space.
Oh no, that was shot in the dark. Is asking, is it?
Yeah.
I can jump off.
No.
You want me to jump off? I'll come out. I'll get off.
No. We have one more space. It's also he's not in the back room, you know. If it could be full here, but people still can join in the back room. But I don't see him in the back room.
I mean, I don't know. All you guys just click the link. I mean, can't help you more than that. Can't help you more than that. I can't come press the button for you.
Oh shit.
Am I rude? I don't mean to be rude. I'm just direct.
No. It's
awesome.
No.
I feel like sometimes I
JJ's
say
not
stuff
rude.
and you guys like.
It's
that blunt.
Used to my personality by now.
I reckon you're funny, man. Not rude, funny.
Yeah. I don't mean because I think about it sometimes. I'm like, shit, was that rude? Should I not say that?
If you need space, Tim, feel free to put me backstage for whatever.
No. It's all good. Humble Pine. They're telling you to study and work. Ooh.
He's working right now.
That's it exactly. This is my work.
Tim's going to be working tomorrow playing Call of Duty on Twitch.
Yeah.
Are you joining my son? Are you for real?
Well, on Twitch.
Tim?
I don't know if
Yeah,
we have
Twitch.
the same. I might be able to do some games with him. I don't know, but
You'll
I'm
have,
gonna be on Twitch.
my son's pretty out there. You'll have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah.
Tim, your wife says you suck. You should graduate.
No, I'm actually 6 months
Oh no,
away. From...
she said you study. You should graduate. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
My Korean's a little rusty.
Control V. Control
Wait, Humble
V.
Pine is also speaking Korean. What the hell?
Everybody's talking Korean. I'm going to start.
Korean.
Maybe he's Korean.
I know only how to say 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
No, that's
샤마네요.
Alex, did you tell her to hit Tim a lot, or am I cracking up?
노래방 하자.
Car says you're not missing much.
That's so funny. I'm gonna try because I'm doing tomorrow. I'm doing like a stream at 4. We're gonna talk about the Humble Pines collection. He has
Interesting.
He has a mega collection, massive collection. So I do need to like.
Does he have a Royal Oak?
Huh?
Does he have a Royal Oak Humble Pine?
Multiple Royal Oaks.
What?
Well, because his name is Humble Pine. So
Yeah, he's
Royal
not,
Royal
his
Oak.
collection is not well. I mean, he has multiple humble pieces, but let me just take a look at here because it's multiple. Hold
Don't
on.
reveal anything, so we don't spoil
No.
it.
I'm gonna. This is me building up suspense.
Okay.
For tomorrow's stream, this is gonna give reason for people to tune in. Multiple Royal Oaks. Beautiful stuff. My God, it's gorgeous. Absolutely. But he's a Humble Pine. He is absolutely. He's a gentleman, guys. Birmingham.
Yay!
I can
He's
at
lurking,
least
he's
copy
lurking.
and paste the Korean into Google Translate.
Yeah, I don't know much.
What?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying I don't know much Korean, but I've been told just not to confuse chaji and chagi. I don't know if that's
Well, Babo is stupid. Idiot.
Oh, okay. That almost sounds like. Well, no, never mind. What is it? Bakan in Japanese? Yeah, bak.
Your
Baka.
friend Mike says, I'm more Korean than Kimchi. People really like their watches over there as well. I'm not sure what you mean by more Korean.
Didn't he misspell kimchi?
Oh.
Isn't it
Yeah,
an I, not an E?
Kimchi's not.
Kim-
Yeah.
Huh?
Kimchi's not spelled right.
He's so Korean, he messed up the...
No. Kimchi, that's the Korean cabbage.
Yeah, but he
Yeah, no,
misspelled
the
it in
spelling,
English.
the spelling.
Oh, okay.
The spelling is wrong in English.
Whoops.
Yeah. Okay. I read
What's the Russian word? Idiota.
Yeah, so Alex says it. Alex pulled it up, or if you pull up Alex's comment, that's what I was. I didn't know which was which. I just knew you're not supposed to mix it up.
Oh, Jaji.
Jaji means penis.
And
Jagi means honey. Okay, you can say Jagi or Jagi.
Jagi. You have to say it like this. Jagi, do you want to taste my Jaji?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Penis and flatulence jokes. Penis
It is actually quite
devolving here.
Look at this.
Tim, so
even
ahead.
Gentleman's
Gentlemen.
Hangout is busting out Korean.
Holy shit.
You know what that says?
What does it say?
It says, "Please give Tim a super slap."
Oh,
Oh, code.
Now everybody's gonna be using Google Translate. I'm not gonna understand anything.
About to get it.
I'm just gonna start typing in Russian.
That really
Planning an
confused everyone.
Ultra punch. Ooh.
I guess that's Korean for super slap, the ultra punch.
Logan's Hall said, Kurt, I used to date a girl from Philippines and she tried reaching me to what is this?
Teach me Tagalog.
Their local.
Tagalog is Filipino.
Yeah.
Was teaching him.
It's actually very, very difficult. I'm in the same boat as Logan. It's
like part Spanish and
fucking
part
difficult. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
part
it's not hard.
Spanish and part Malaysian. It just
Right.
depends
Yeah,
on how you.
it's not hard at all.
Very strange language.
And Korean is really strange.
Inde means now. It's not that hard.
Are there any independent Korean watchmakers? That's what I want to know.
Korean?
Yeah.
I never heard of any.
I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, well, he's Japanese. Fuck.
Japanese.
I see. That's the question.
Yeah.
Samsung makes smartwatches. Do they not?
Samsung.
They make,
They make my washer and dryer too.
oh, my fridge.
You know, I would actually be undone. No.
Oh, not those quartz shit. Those
Well,
quartz.
hold on. Is that really Korean? I didn't know that was Korean.
I'm talking about
Interesting.
independent
LG.
watchmakers.
Life is
This is
good.
what Korea needs. We need Korean independent watchmakers.
Okay.
Someday I'm gonna move to Korea. I'm gonna do these live streams from Korea, but I'm gonna try to push Koreans to start making handcrafted, because they could. You know, they got the
They could be like JJLC.
JJLC.
No, never mind.
Kimchi LC.
Kimchi LC.
That's what I would love. A dial with the texture of kimchi.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a timer that tells you when your
Roy
kimchi
B.
is ready. Dude, they have a fridge fully designed for kimchi. The only thing you keep in it is kimchi.
Just kimchi. Wow.
Yeah. So there's your main refrigerator, and it's as big as your regular refrigerator, and then the second refrigerator just for kimchi.
Jesus Christ! How much room you got in your house?
They're obsessed. That's why
it's
your
good,
friend
Tim,
Mike
let's-
said
let's
he's
be
more
honest.
Korean than kimchi is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe it?
Perfect
No,
Guards.
I believe you.
Going to town.
It's actually very popular. It's good, but it's like, it's, you know.
You got to eat it with.
Right, it
think
depends
so?
what you eat it
Yeah.
with, I guess. Yeah.
Man, I freaking love
Like, it's a
kimchi.
good chaser, you know what I mean? Like, when you have, like,
Bouncing.
like fatty beef or something like that, it's good to, like, cleanse the palate, if you will.
The palate. By the way,
Offsets.
my mom fucking hates kimchi. She can't stand it.
That's good.
I brought when I lived with her, right? I brought home a sealed with the shrink wrap. She could smell it through the refrigerator door, through the seal, and she threw it out in front of me. I was like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" That was like $15. There's something, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy about the kimchi. But look at this. See, kimchi is very healthy. A true people's food.
Yeah, do you guys? Yeah, it is. Do you guys have any kind of fermented foods in your culture?
Sauerkraut.
No, not sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Well, do they have
That's fermented.
pickled stuff? Okay.
Anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have
sauerkraut.
pickled garlic scapes.
Sauerkraut's more German, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pickled garlic scapes
Look
we
how
do in
delicious
Italy.
kimchi is,
peppers
guys.
and
Are you kidding?
And gardeniera salads we do, pickled, carrots, cauliflower.
Oh, okay. That Greek or Italian?
Italian. Well, the
Italian,
Greeks do a similar thing again. We do pepperoncini peppers, right?
Yeah, that's good.
We do pickled turnips.
Love that stuff. Never had that. Sounds interesting.
That's Lebanese, more or less. They put it in falafel.
Yeah, but I could pretty much eat kimchi with anything, like kimchi fried rice.
Yeah.
Meats, and it's excellent.
When you guys come to Vegas, I'm going to take you to my favorite Korean barbecue.
Oh, they got to go in there. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
I can't
it's
find
fire.
one here in
Fire.
town. Tucson's kind
Oh,
of.
it's
One
so
of
good.
one of my best mates at the markets has got a Korean barbecue. It's really good.
Oh, I love Korean.
Sundials? Are we talking sundials now?
Alex,
What the-
$2 super chat. Google Korean solar clock.
Okay.
There you go. Look at this. That's the only Korean I don't know how to even. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
whatever.
Wow.
What is that?
I'll stick to my Samsung.
Yeah, it's a Korean
Yeah.
solar clock. When to make kimchi, you know, I don't know. Well, it's got all kinds
You know,
of...
talking about solar, when I was I would have been about 13 years old. My mum bought me a solar powered digital watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wish I still
Sounds
had it
like the
today.
Seiko Kinetics today.
Yeah,
Tim,
it charged the battery.
Your wife made a watch joke. She called Birminghard Hard.
Birminghard.
I think
Does anyone know what I
it's a
wrote?
typo. No, I don't.
What'd you write?
What did you write?
No, I'm saying I want to see if it's coming out right.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I can't read any of this. What is this?
you know, my wife just
It says man cannot
talking
survive
about-
on Google Ads alone.
I like it.
You know,
And
my
everybody,
wife, she cannot stop talking about
everybody.
Birminghard.
Makes absolute.
Tim.
Yeah, he's Captain America.
What's the
Yes.
oh, Alex says, Tim, that's the first Korean independent watch. Solar clock. You could read the time by location of the sun. Disadvantage of the clock is that you can't read it during the nighttime. It's solar powered. These things are solar powered, I heard.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's a couple 100 pounds too.
The base weight is it's a little heavy on the base weight.
This is not
There would
good
be
for hiking,
disadvantage
right,
of
Tim?
this movement. It's not great for hiking. I wouldn't.
It's the
do this
only
for
thing
hiking.
he's carrying if he's hiking with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use this on my hike, but look, it's got there's a lot of advantages to something like this. You know, you could bust this down. Like, you know, if this was in America, somebody would have probably already busted this down with diamonds, put it on a nice chain. But Korean people, they're very classy. That's why this thing still stands. I wonder where it is.
Have you seen what Samsung released? They released a new fold. They announced it.
I saw it. That opens up like that.
Yeah. The two of
beautiful.
them. They've got two new ones.
Yeah, the
Pretty
one
cool.
that
And they got,
was.
yeah, and they've got under display camera too, which is pretty cool. So you don't have nothing there. It's just the whole screen, which is that's another cool factor.
Wow.
Hey Tim.
Yes.
I gotta shoot out because I got breakfast in the morning with the family.
I'm
I
just
gotta be up
gonna
at
do
9.
another.
I 8 o'clock for
Yeah, I
9:30.
got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Okay, I'll stay on then until then.
Yeah, we have to make it 3-hour show. Just gonna open up this iPhone. Look at this. What do you guys think?
Funky.
I think it's a shitter.
Is it?
Yeah, no, it's not a shitter.
Do you think they
It's not a
figured
shit.
out?
It's a nice phone. I seen it in the.
Oh, it's a phone. I thought it was a clock or something, like a smartwatch or something like that.
It just
No,
got.
it's a folding phone.
That's a flip. That one. That's a flip.
Yeah.
Flip phone. We're back to
Yeah.
see how trends they go in circles. We're back to flip phone.
We're gonna have aluminum bezel soon. If we wait long enough.
Aluminum bezel.
The only problem is with this is how long is it going to last in your pocket until you sit down and it goes crunch? Because it feels like a wallet in your back pocket.
It does, yeah. This one does. The other
Yeah.
one doesn't. The other one feels like a big cock in your back of your pocket.
Yeah.
Big. Is that? Are you just happy to see me? Or
Yeah.
is that a new Samsung?
Yeah, it does.
Exactly, Tim. Exactly. That's it there.
Let's see it here, just real quick.
See, because I do a lot of. See, I've got the old one, right, of this one, the first one that came out, and it's awesome when I'm live streaming. I can see everything clear. Everything comes up. It's just
this
awesome.
would be beautiful for live streaming, right? Because you can have
Yeah.
your text on the side, the chat on
Everything,
the side.
everything. So good, man.
Wow.
That's
You guys
nice.
ever watch Earth Final Conflict? You guys ever see that show?
No.
It's okay.
Long time ago.
I'll pull up the phone. I'll pull up the phone.
What's the best phone to get to make videos with? Like if I don't want to buy a separate camera.
Just iPhone. Just stick to the iPhone with the light eye.
iPhone's got the best.
Oh, but this could be good for editing because if you got this big ass, fat ass screen.
I edit on my laptop, but I just want to be able to film without having to buy another camera. Like
I think you can just
All
edit
right.
it on this phone.
I'm
Everything's
sharing the
built in.
screen. You can see.
The question is,
Yes.
what do you use to edit your film? Edit your video on?
I use DaVinci Resolve.
No, what you use Apple or you use Windows machine or what?
He's Mac. He's a Macintosh.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have a Dell laptop and I use DaVinci Resolve.
Then Android would be better.
Yeah.
Something like this
Why?
would be good. This would be good because moving pictures.
No, I like the
from,
iPhone. I don't want a different phone. I just
Yep, I'm an iPhone guy.
I just don't think the video is that great because I use the camera, the front-facing camera, so I could see if I'm in frame, and it always looks like shit.
Oh, then you need like a phone that has like a really high resolution camera on the front because
Right.
iPhone has the worst front-facing camera of all the phones.
Yeah, folding screens are nice, but like if you could get it to like retract, you know,
Yeah.
all together, like have it just roll up. That's what I'm trying to show you. But anyway,
Yeah. Wait.
Who's
Whoa,
watching
I'm
wait,
Game of
here it
Thrones?
is.
I'm sharing
Here
it.
is.
Yeah, so it like would roll up. It would like be
Ah.
thin, right? You could probably see it right here. This one.
That's
Two different
that's-
formats. But I mean, again, this is all science fiction from the early
It's
2000s.
not that
anyway.
far away.
Yeah.
If Samsung made this thing, that thing could be next.
Yeah, very well.
Hey, look
Tim,
at this.
should I put this?
No, you don't need that.
Okay.
It's bullshit. All right,
Okay.
guys. Thank you
Take that.
for watching.
Consumer
wanna
Reports. Join
Thank
us next
all
time
of
for
my
more.
guests, Mr. GMT, Quick Draw, Wings
Hey,
and
thanks.
Watches, Bobby Google. Thank you for being on top of Google search engine and really hitting those Google links quickly, making it look like it's real.
Effortless, right? It's like
Effortless.
as if I knew it all along. You
As
know?
if you just,
Yeah.
as if it's just
As
from
if
the
I
top of
knew
your
it
head.
all along. You know?
Yeah. The
I
Wizard,
love you, bro.
Stefano, thank you for joining. Rolex, please. Shot, JJ, and our main guy, Ali. Oh, and Wings and Watches, mate.
Yes, you
Yes,
forgot
yeah.
Wings and Watches.
And a special shout out to my wife for
Yes.
for
For the
helping out
super
with the
slaps.
chats, with helping out with the chats. And Toyota Mo, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Great stream.
Toyota
Now-
Mine.
Good night,
It's a legend.
everybody.
Love you,
I'll see
Toyota.
you tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Humble Pines collection.